Well, I mean, I think one of the strengths of one of the many strengths of this program as we continue, this is our 5th different calendar year, by the way, the Kirk Minifan Show at Barstool Sports, as I begin my final full season as a professional broadcaster. Wow. This is true.
Dave, this is Matt from Tony's Fuck Doll Emporium. How you doing?
Hello. What do you think he's calling about?
Hi, so your old man dropped off the doll again. The extended warranty you had only included 1 free cleaning, so you're going to have to pay for this one. Could you pick it up after work? Dave, I'm sorry, you there?
Can this guy not handle his own business? Your father-in-law.
What's the name of the story?
Dave, I called your dad to pick it up. But he said he's locked out of the house.
Your dad's picking up Dave?
I believe it's Matt's Fuck Doll Emporium.
Well, it's Matt's
getting the characters around. I know where he's going.
Sir, this is Matt from Tony's Fuck Doll Emporium.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not the owner.
I'm so sorry.
Doesn't even allow himself that privilege at all.
No.
I like that.
Someday. Maybe,
I like that.
You know, someday he'll work his way
Will you
up.
pick it up, Dave?
I'll pick it up.
All right, good. Thank you. I think that's a good way to end the calls. So I was thinking about this a lot over the last, whatever, geez, I don't even know how many hours, 36, whatever, more hours since we found out about Jon Stewart. It's amazing how many Minifans I want to die. And yet, the one I wouldn't want to die lives.
None. I was asking Dave.
Right now,
none have died.
Whatever state he lives in, Andy Mayo is terrorizing some kid with his hideous face. living, like breathing. Right. And, you know, obviously should be dead. And Jon Stewart, a great guy. 100% across the board, Minifan approval, Jon Stewart. Like, forget, I think some people thought, you know, maybe the calls are too long or this, or maybe they didn't love when he was in. But just as a guy, as a person, 1,000% universal approval. And he's gone.
I know.
Unbelievable. Like, Craig Oconee is alive.
I know. Oh, yes.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Sorry, I should have started the show with that. I shouldn't have even let you say, all right, let's go.
You and I were the only two people who fucking clapped yesterday on 8.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you're a villain. But here's the thing I'm battling this morning. Good morning. We're live from, unfortunately, we didn't do it in our original destination before Dan Katz stepped in and used his power. We're going to film it inside a golf net.
I looked at it.
As I always say, I was
like, there. And I said, Conan, why aren't you doing it in here? He's like, rightfully so. He talked to someone. They said, oh, this is Pardon My Takes room, and they didn't want us to tape in here. I was like, but if I'm on Kirk's show, they can't be taping Pardon My Take as well. So
we could. I mean, we could pull that
crossover.
But here's what I'm battling today. Maybe you guys can help. Jeff D. Lowe is here, as he's been all week. Dan Katz is here. It's like the morning after you've accomplished everything. Like I remember famously David Duval in my world won his Open Championship. Woke up the next morning and said, "Is this all there is?" All aboard! All aboard! All aboard! All aboard! All aboard! That's an odd number. One more time. All right, that's better. Okay, we are live. Well, you said you were going to video. Who is that person? Who's that in the back there with the tie? How you doing, buddy? Good. You guys are. Oh, you're the guy who gave me all the albums. You're the guy who gave me the albums, right? Oh, great. You can stay as long as you want. I don't care if you want or not. Can you guys hear us okay or no? Because I sound like shit in my thing, no? Do you sound all right? Mike?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
good,
no,
good.
now I'm
excellent. All right, so we're here. We are live at the Grill on the Hill. Justin Trudell is the general manager here, and he looks. If you just brought him out here and had him, you would think he was a homeless person. He looks has shit all over him. Did you see him?
He's working hard.
He's working hard. Go ahead.
So
I don't want to defend him, God.
Minute and 5 seconds into the show, and
this is the day after our live show.
Yes, and so topics are usually sent in by me. I generally pick what we're going to talk about. Sure. It's very rare Craig says, hey, we should start the show with this.
Yeah.
But today, Friday, he made an exception.
Sure, well.
And so if you've ever been to a Kirk Minifan live event, our pal Nipples has been there.
Yes.
And always, for whatever reason, so he used to work with Albert years ago.
Right.
And for whatever reason, he makes that very known.
Where was this? I mean, not specifically, but what world was this? Because he's significantly older than her.
Yeah, well, they worked in the same office.
Like a corporate world, I got you.
Yes.
Not like, because I know she's been a waitress or whatever. But
No.
like
In the office world, the business world.
The real, I think the reason you're so angry, you're trying to protect this lovely woman, is the idea that she's some kind of friends with this guy.
I want to protect her reputation.
If I were you, I would be so fucking gone. I'd be out. Like, I don't even.
This guy?
That's what baffles me the most. I'm like, what? This Alba's lovely. I'm like, what is she? I don't understand.
Well, they work together, and so when he heard me on the show originally, I gave enough descriptive adjectives or whatever that made him reach out to her and say, "Are you by any chance dating Mike Geary?" And so at every,
which I gotta say, I don't know. Even that's a little weird. Am I wrong? I don't know. Leave. Just listen to the show.
I think it's all. Here's my thing. I've always thought it was very weird.
Right.
Not enough to ever mention it because he's a very nice guy. He means no harm. That's my opinion. That's my take on it. He means well. There's no malice. So I was never going to mention it. And I even said on the ride home to Dave, I know because I noticed Justin found it very weird. He said to Justin, he goes, I was texting Alba, and Justin goes, you were texting her?
Oh, he's never. I will say, I don't speak to him. He's never. I had no idea about any of this before.
Right. Well, so he's made it very known, and it's
one.
always I
You're the
overhear
one.
it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I think the king is. I think he knows. Like
You don't. Yeah.
yeah. Like I don't. I have limited. He's not
Right.
going to say anything to me. I don't think.
He was wearing a custom nut nipples T-shirt.
but he
that
never-
said
I'm telling you-
Dave's assistant on the back.
But I'm telling you, he doesn't talk to me except to say, "Did you like?" The only thing he ever says to me is about golf stuff.
Right.
It's like, did you ever play Pleasant Valley in Sutton? I'm like, yes, I've played there. Like, so what? Like, I don't know. But then right
he
away,
knows.
his head goes down. He starts texting away, and he starts laughing and whatever. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if that's a code or what that is.
A lot of heart emojis and
I saw him take a. Mike was in a sort of an unfortunate position. He took a picture of that. That's laughing away. I don't know what's going
fat fuck.
on.
Some inside stuff.
Well, unfortunately, now you and I, Mike, have to navigate what we say going forward, and that's the life of how it is now. And you've got, and this has been trademarked, so I'll say it once. It's trademarked by a different spelling by Jerry Callahan, but cancel culture Cullinane.
Right.
Flows.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Jerry doesn't spell with a C, but he still trademarked it, so it's a battle. So unfortunately, it's gonna be Davey cancel culture here going forward, which is fine. And I look, whether it's Kevin Cullen, Mike Salk in the past, Keith Markovich, I've had some kills.
Sure.
So now, Dave, you can, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Boston, it's
Wasn't
safe
mine.
to turn on the radio again.
It was crazy before. All I'll say is, Megan Ottolini, sleep quietly.
No, keep your head on a swivel.
Well,
yeah,
right.
Dave could be coming for you, too.
Never know. Andy Gresh.
Exactly. Man has no loyalty.
World Baseball Classic. Just be careful. Christian Fourier, as always, be very careful because you never know. He's always listening. He's always recording.
Yeah.
And he's always tweeting.
Can't wait.
Which I have no problem with. Like, they play well. They deserve, I saw a lot of complaints about this Miguel Tejada, Eric Chavez, Magli Ordonez, Carlos Lee conundrum, which I had no problem with. I don't think it was worded perfectly well, but like I would have, it didn't throw me one way or another. So that is certainly not my issue. There's an issue within that question we'll get to. But I thought the game was pretty fair. I thought we played pretty well. It was a tough loss, but no big deal. Like you lose, you win, whatever. They're a good team. I'll start with people I don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem with Jeff D'Lo, the commissioner of the league. He did his job. He asked fair questions, I thought. I have no problem, as many have on social media, to me, with Brandon Walker, who was doing his job. That's what he's supposed to do. He's an asshole. He's a heel. He's a wrestling bad guy.
Okay.
Like, he's doing his job. He's not part of this world. He doesn't owe me anything. Like, that's no issue with Brandon. Absolutely none. He's an idiot. But I mean, that's beside the point. He did not 0.0 blame goes to Brandon Walker. My entire blame, not for the loss, but just my hatred. And it is 50% toward me for being stupid and letting people back in like I always do. That will never happen again. Here's the thing, like in the past, well, there was that idiot Josh who went after Harry before making up that story with the police. That piece of shit, Josh, who I just knew was an asshole. I remember he celebrated, I think, when I took a mental health leave. He deleted it because he's a big pussy. K. Marco, who he always knew was an enemy, like he just was trying to take me down, so he tried to take me down. When it's somebody in your world, and people are going to say, "Oh, it's trivia, who cares?" That's not the point. I understand that. First of all, I take it seriously. So I saw a lot of people are like, "Oh, you're crazy." Totally understand that too. If you think I'm overreacting. That's your world. I got no problem with that. Call in if you want. We'll fight about it. We'll debate it. Chris Klemmer is the biggest snake God has ever fucking created, and it's not even an argument. Worse than that, he's a gutless, dickless, cock-sucking pussy boy who I wouldn't put a drop of urine on. If he and his stupid wife were on fire, I wouldn't do it. Not in a fucking second. No fucking chance. I hate him. I said it last night. It's true. Like we have a death. I actually hope he dies. Like I'm rooting openly for him to have cancer and die a slow and I shouldn't say his wife seems like a nice person. No, I don't mean about the death thing. I mean, I might urinate on her if she's on fire. She seems very nice.
Sweet.
I'm not going to harass her like Mike and Craig did. But
she's had enough.
Exactly. The woman's been through enough.
Yeah.
Okay. If you got this far in the 4-pack.
Yep. Which you barely did.
If you got this far in the 4-pack and update going forward, you can access it directly anytime from muttstack.com.
Fuck yes.
Wow.
Hashtag muttstack.com. We're trending today. Wow. Huge breaking news.
It begs the question, top 5 nips.
Oh, yes. That's a great one.
Because Dr. McGillicuddy's, I think, is number 1 or 2. Screwball also up there.
I'd probably go Mina Kimes.
And Fireball.
Fireball.
Do you mean her nipples? Is that what you're saying?
Depends how you want to look at it.
Well, what does that mean?
I don't know if you're aware of Mina Kimes' ethnicity.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wait a minute. Conan, get to work. What the fuck? I didn't even know that. I didn't even think of that. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Is she, do we know this? We confirm that she's a descent of...
The internet claims she's of Korean descent.
Does say,
I'm not
yes,
sure.
Yes.
What are you doing? Get to work.
I'm working on it. Yes. I'm working on it.
Yeah,
we just played it, right? I'm working on it.
So Chris Curtis is calling her, that's the old... I remember, I didn't want to use that word, but that was, I think Pat Morita's nickname as a comedian, Mike, was the hip.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I
For a while, I believe. I remember seeing that somewhere. Let me look that up. Because he had characters like Hot Chew and stuff like that. Wow. Pat Morita. I don't even want to type the word in.
Well, yeah, Dave asked the same question that you did, and I just said type in that and Urban Dictionary.
There it is.
Yes. Yep.
Self-build hip of stand-up. Yeah. Jeez. So that's real?
Yes.
Wow. So Chris Curtis is making fun of Mina Kimes. You think her. Why are you not getting, honestly, what the fuck are you doing?
No,
we like Maserati.
Yeah,
like, we don't like Chris Curtis. Ruin him.
Legitimate.
Go ahead.
Boston, and we got into which one were the best or our favorite, and in a pathetic failed attempt at a one-liner, I attempted to bring up Mila Kunis.
So hold on. He attempted to bring up, that means he just attempted and said the name wrong?
Yeah.
He just mispronounced it and it was Mina Kimes? He attempted. Go ahead. This is where they get in trouble. This is where you're going to get in just go ahead.
I attempted to bring up Mila Kunis, which was not really that funny, sophomoric and sexist, but for reasons I don't understand, I said Mina Kimes. That was never the intention for me to say her name. It had nothing to do with the subject matter, and it dragged her into a controversy through no fault of her own.
Is Curtis dipping? Because I know he dips. Does he have dip in his mouth during our chew or something?
I don't know. I didn't see
something
it.
That's
going
just the
on.
man quadruple checking his words before they come out.
Yeah, he sounds so terrified. Yep. Jesus, go ahead.
Regarding a slur and her race, and is not at all what my intention was, but it doesn't matter because...
keep in mind, what his intention was to let everybody know that Mila Kunis has nice hot-ass nipples.
Yep.
So let's be like, it's just, again, I don't care. It's just funny where he's like, that's like hanging over...
Yeah.
To be clear, I was just saying, like, this fucking chick is really hot. Like, wouldn't you like to see her nipples? It's a nipples defense. This is overtaking nipples, by which is the one good thing. I know. Now we have to deal with nipples anymore.
Right.
Good morning. Monday morning. Kirk Minahan Show, whatever day it is. We are done. We have conquered. Portland, we're back in Massachusetts. They can all go fuck themselves. I just care about her, and I care about my son. And I know I love them equally. And for somebody to tweet that, and for Jerry Callahan, who I thought was my friend, certainly thought liked my kids, and saw me raise my kids, and it's like, oh yeah, well, yeah, they can't, how could they didn't, it's not their, it's not their blood. Go fuck yourself. Seriously, fuck you, you fucking transphobic, homophobic piece of dog shit. I fucking hate your fucking guts. And believe me when I tell you, I am fucking holding back. I am fucking holding back out of respect. Not for you, but for other people in your life. So that's what I'd say. So if you see me at that 5K, I'm going to spit in your fucking face. So, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. That's all I would say. Classing up the joint ourselves is to head over to our sports correspondent. Dave, go ahead.
Yeah.
After upsetting the Bruins in the first round, the Florida Panthers have taken a 3-2 lead on the Maple Leafs, heading into the third of Game 1. The Kraken travel later tonight to Dallas to take on the Stars in Game 1 of their series later tonight at 9:30. Jimmy Butler's Heat look to take a 2-0 series lead back to Miami. They are currently up 54-51 at the half, with Caleb Martin leading the scoring at 12 points. LeBron James versus Steph Curry round 5 against United at 10 as the Lakers travel to Golden State in Game 1.
I think
we have a close one.
Oh, good. Yeah, go ahead. No, I'm
sorry. We have a close
Justin.
one today between the Blue Jays and the Red Sox. The Jays up 6-5. For those staying up later tonight, the Phillies travel to L.A. to take on the Dodgers at 10 p.m. I'm Justin Fidel with your sports update. Back to the show.
Thank you very much, Justin.
Wow. I'm shocked at how good that was.
They only had one anti-Semitic crack in 30 seconds.
The Jews versus the Palestinians today.
Did you say Jimmy Butler's Heat?
Yes.
I believe he's not playing tonight, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Again, I don't mean to be critical. I mean,
that's still his Heat, though. No?
It's the most offensive thing I think you said in that. But, yeah.
I forgot the sponsor, but it's all right.
It was very good.
I give it B+.
The guy's a
Dave,
pro.
No? Yeah. Oh, great story. I will say in my right hand from the RMV in Wilmington, Massachusetts. Total reinstatement, by the way. Dave.
Oh, you're able to drive.
Completely able to drive. Yes. All right. Over the course of, I don't want to get the dates inaccurate. Certainly, look, it's available. I think I don't know if this is Freedom of Information requests or not. I don't know.
I don't believe, unless it went to a courtroom.
I don't know.
Yeah, you
could go for it. I'm saying I don't have the dates. I got a few speeding tickets in the state of Maine. I will say that, and then one I think in Massachusetts, right on the border. So, and it was like these bullshit ones. Not bullshit. Listen, if you're going 66 and a 65, you're speeding. If you're going 55 and a 56 and a 50, you're speeding. But these were like 78s and like 70. It wasn't worth it. It was stupid. So then after that, you get a warning. If this has happened to you at all or no?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you've been to driver retraining school or no?
No.
Oh,
no, nothing like that.
So I had 3 of them. So they said, listen, you're going to get your license suspended if you don't attend a driver retraining course. Have you heard of this?
No.
Oh, you were at the Cheeky Monkey event?
I was.
Yes. Were you?
No.
Have you been to any live shows?
No, I'm going to Plymouth.
You haven't been to a live show yet?
I don't think I'll love it, to be honest.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
Why not?
You're in for a fucking treat.
I don't know. I don't like big cats, so like those videos are going to annoy me.
The fuck are you here for? Who are you? Do you like the show?
No, I do like the show.
Who are you?
But I liked it better with Steve.
Oh, you're Republican.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, I don't consider myself libertarian.
Well, who are you? What's your presence on social media? Who are you? What are you?
The new KMS Reloaded guy.
Oh, you stink on Twitter. Yeah. You hate the show.
No, I just
you're
think
anti-hate the show, and you come in here and you're just a drip pussy.
Yeah, no, I don't dislike the show.
Yes, you do. I see you on Twitter. Yeah, it's okay, but just
no. I think it's still very good. I don't understand the people that hate sneakers because. I would no, because when
what are we doing, Dave? Why do we book this?
That show was painful.
I don't know.
No, I don't mind that. Go ahead. I'm gonna rip your fucking
that's
throat.
fine.
I'm gonna rip your fucking head off today. I'm in a bad mood, so go ahead.
That's fine.
No, go ahead. I don't care if you think it's fine or not. Just so we're clear.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead, speak.
I just think when Steve was here, there were shows that were 5 days a week, 2.5 hours.
Nothing. There's nothing to do with Steve that the shows are 3 days a week now. Nothing.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying the shows. They naturally went that long, where I just think sometimes there's not as much to talk about. And I think and a lot of it was, I thought Carabas was good.
You thought Carabas made shows longer?
No.
You just said, but I'm confused then.
I just felt like it was.
Okay, I thought he was like a good guy. Okay, whatever. So he stinks. All right. What else, Dave? Smooth R&B in the background. Is that what that is?
Yeah, sounds like it.
In the background at the Hotel Zachary in Chicago. I look over, I see Wrigley Field across from me. Dave Collins sitting next to me. I am a champion of trivia. The MVP of the tournament, MVP of the regular season, and the champion. The semifinals was dominant by me. The finals was a team effort with Rico with one of the great clutch answers in history, validating my entire project of bringing him back. Just an unbelievable live experience. And I got to be 2 hours, one of the great bad guys of all time. I was surprised at the level of hate. I didn't think it was that. I didn't know what the general Barstool public thought of me outside of the Minifans. Now I know. I had an idea, an inkling. We have a lot to get to here. I mean, most importantly, the world, the whole Russia thing, this, that, what's Kathy calling a Twitter account about? I mean, let's cut the fucking bullshit right now.
Family's off limits, so I can't even go there. Family's off limits.
The fuck
They're
is
off
going?
limits. They're off limits.
It was
our fake family account.
It was a public Twitter account. So somebody found it, which was inevitable.
Which is sick and just gross to think about.
So Kathy Colleen had a Twitter account. Was it you or was it her?
It was me. Which I'm actually getting a lot of credit for, kind of, which is nice.
No, you're not. From who?
Yeah, everybody thought it was her, so, which means I did a good job.
You had one follower, Dave.
Oh, yeah, what do you think I was trying to...
Unanimous.
Yeah.
Then what was your point with it?
I think it was literally, I don't remember, but I think it was just a joke between my mom and I. I don't know why.
Are you fucking her? I mean this for real now.
Stop.
I mean, are you consensually having sex with this woman?
You are so...
Yes or no? Yes or no?
No, I'm not.
No, okay. I'm just asking. If you
are so creepy. Why do you go there? Why would you ask that question?
Because it's a little joke where you're like, oh, Dave's the crazy.
She probably said, hold on.
It's like a flirt. Am I wrong, Mike?
I'm anti-incest jokes.
Sure,
as a victim of them. But I'll say when he was explaining it to me earlier, I was like, this is the direction it's going to take.
Go well.
Be very clear with Mike and his mom. It was a joke. This is not a joke.
It was a joke between me and my mom.
So a bunch of people started tweeting it to me. And I mean, we call him, they talk about canceling other people. We call him canceling Colony. And he canceled that Twitter account.
Oh, so fast.
2 seconds.
So fast.
I was also asking that. Why not just leave it up for us to...
Yeah, what's the issue?
My thing was just like, I just deleted it. I was like, let me diagnose what just happened. Because I literally cannot remember why I did that. But I know I did it.
It was like, it wasn't 50 years ago. Like, you must have...
It was 11 years ago, right? 10 years ago?
You don't remember why you did, like...
No, but I have a vague recollection of like,
11, 16, 13. Kathy Colony, why is everyone obsessed with Channing Tatum? Jack is stronger and way more of a man, all capitalized.
She saw Magic Mike. She was into Magic Mike. It was
that's
like
biting commentary on what
But why
Kathy's
are you
really like.
tweeting it to her? I don't understand
She
the
must
joke.
have brought up Twitter for some reason, and I thought it was stupid that she would ever consider having a Twitter account. I made this dumb thing as like a joke with her. That's my only thing I can come up with.
So you don't even know.
I can't remember why, but I know
You remember the password for it,
I remember what's the password to everything. That's why.
Oh, okay,
I was nervous. Trust me, I was nervous.
Well, I don't get the joke.
I have a recollection of like showing it to her for some reason.
What did Carano do?
Another guy.
On the show or the like?
No, I thought you bring him up.
Oh, a
yeah,
song.
He's got a new song. Yep.
Yeah, good.
You wear the flag on your dress like a cataract. The dual color, see the truth.
What the fuck is this?
Is this like a real song?
This is real.
It's not.
No, this is like
It's not a parody of like another
he's
show.
trying to make
or
it?
something?
This is a rock star song.
Man.
What is this like?
Oh man.
What is this? What is this like? Who's his influence for this?
That's a great question. I don't know. Maybe like Dylan or something like that. Maybe it's a little more rocky than him.
It sounds like Bob Dylan to you?
Didn't he always talk about Bob Dylan?
Hey, that sounds like Bob Dylan to you?
Wasn't that one of his influences?
Do you know Bob Dylan? Do you know any Bob Dylan?
That was like Lady Lay.
Sounds like.
Wasn't that who he said his favorite artist was?
Do you know a Bob Dylan song?
I would know it if I heard it. Yeah.
That's a no then.
Bob Dylan. That's the person that you just said.
You
that
know a Bob Dylan
sounded.
song?
No, I didn't say it sounds like him. I said he was inspired by Bob Dylan.
But I'm saying, who is that? Who is that? I don't know. Like, who's that sound like currently?
Daughtry?
No.
Is that current?
It's actually a pretty unique sound. I don't think I could think of anyone. It's kind of like electro.
Can you listen to it without like hearing his parody song though? Like, is this hearing his voice?
I was waiting for the parody line.
Go ahead.
Tigers bruise like a pugilist. You evangelize in line with the saperists. Agent, you pegged it to the dollar you rap, and your words no better than chump change. You're
not terrible.
learning the language of the empire.
Oh, I don't like the chorus.
That is one of the worst shirts I've ever seen in my life.
And your words no better than chump change. You're learning the.
Okay, God, please stop.
So
he's
opening in Plymouth?
Yeah, I would love that. I'd all day for that.
Phone to that gentleman. That was a fucking horrible move by her to do that in that meeting.
That made my day. I was like, that actually, for me, was like, remember when Freddie made that putt at 17, you could hear me yell first? Yeah. Remember that? Yeah. I almost wanted to yell that. Give that, yes! When she did that.
And then she came back in the room.
And you were literally like, what do you mean her? We're not saying who it was. I will say it. So we're meeting about the golf thing in Chicago, which is this week.
Yep.
Okay, let's promote that, because I am looking forward to that with some of my great buddies.
Yes.
Riggs and Trent and Frankie and Jake and Francis, right?
Yes.
Okay. No one else that we know of yet, right?
Not that I know of.
Okay. So you walk me through how you can do this. I don't know how any of this works.
So you can go to, I believe it's Barstool TV.
Barstool.tv, is that right or no?
Barstool.
No?
Jesus
Dave,
Christ.
or you would know.
It's barstool.tv.
Okay, and it'll be there. We're going to promote it. You'll see the retweets, and we'll talk about it on the show. Thursday through Sunday.
Correct.
I
think coverage starts at 3:30
Eastern.
Yes.
For all 4 days of the tournament. Corn Ferry event, which is essentially golf's version of, say, AAA baseball, if you don't know. Well, it's actually going to be, I think I'm actually really looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. And I'll be doing, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm looking forward to it. So we have a meeting about Plymouth, sort of, with the Barstool people. That was annoying. And then the golf thing happens. And by the way, like live events, Lisa should know. She should know if she's paying attention. I was at the golf thing in North Carolina. I do a golf gambling show. I talk about golf a lot. She should know that. And by the way, they've asked me to participate in this golf event.
You won mini golf?
Won mini golf. This is why I'm in the meeting, is they've asked me to be part of this event. She turns to Dave and she's like, Dave, just so you know, you have to wear a golf shirt at this golf event.
Oh, no.
And if I was Dave, I'd be like, look, I know Kirk's my boss, but I would have been like, fuck you, I quit. And I would have left.
I don't got it like that at the company, but I
would have quit my job. I'm like, fuck you, Kirk, I'm leaving. Good luck in Plymouth. Fuck you too for not yelling at this woman having my back.
Yeah, and then she came. The meeting was over, and she came back and yelled at me again. So
yelled at you again? What?
Yelled at me, but criticized just handling of stuff.
What are you? Well, hold on. You didn't tell me this.
Yeah, I said she came back in the room.
You tell me she yelled at you. What are you talking
Yelling
about?
Is aggressive.
Tell the truth.
No, yelling is aggressive, but she came back in the room and said something about you lied on the show. Remember I said she called me a liar?
Yeah.
And I don't know what I lied about.
So she scolded you.
I'm close to not going to Chicago if this person is here. I'm nearing that point now.
Yeah,
some people may say I'm just doing that so I don't have to go to Chicago so I can work on the live show, but I'm not.
I legitimately don't know what I lied about on the show. And the only thing was remember she was texting me and I was like, why is she texting me?
No.
Yeah, this happened a couple months ago.
About what?
That's where she started to hate me for some reason.
I don't think it's when she started to hate you, but yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe it goes further than that, but.
So what? But what was she talking about?
Just called me a liar for what we talked about on the show.
What were you talking about on the show?
I do not remember, which is why I'm confused as to why I'm a liar.
So she just walked back in the room and called you a liar?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Was she kidding or no?
What?
I don't pick up on her jokes, which I think was part of that conversation in the past. I don't pick up on her
sarcasm. Why don't you tell her to
sarcasm.
shut her fucking mouth?
I'm a producer. I don't do that.
Okay, I'm going to tell her right now. Don't talk to my producer. When you're around my producer, shut your fucking mouth. Done. When I'm in Chicago, don't say anything to me. Shut your fucking mouth. What do you want me to say? I've had enough of this. Yeah. Everyone else in the company, whatever. They don't want to deal with it. Fine. You all want to be pussies and Kirk, dude, say that. I'll say it. Shut your fucking mouth. Don't talk shit to my producer. If you have an issue, say it to me. Done. And we can handle it. Such a bully move. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I know she's loathed by other people, but I'm just saying that some of the people might like her. But stop talking to my fucking producer. Never, ever talk to my producer if I don't know about it ever again, ever. Or we're going to have real issues, real issues.
Becky Hammond, a bunch of coaches have recently for stuff like that. I mean, that Harvard, speaking of railroad, that Harvard coach that you guys talked about. I mean, it felt like
Coney led that charge.
He absolutely did.
Talk about giving up on that one.
Felt like that sort of
Where
thing.
Where were you
right?
on it?
I was all over that one with inside sources, all this stuff. You couldn't have given less of a shit.
Coney loves an untied loose end.
Oh man,
Called that months ago.
The most anti-hazing guy in the world is Kirk Minahan, I think. You just team camaraderie out the door.
I hazed kids, yeah. So what?
I'm just saying, that's why you didn't care.
No, it's not that I didn't care.
It's bullshit.
It's just I don't know what's there. Where was the angle? We didn't have a great story on that. We just didn't.
One, it was just all bullshit. The article itself.
Okay, yeah, okay. Bullshit. Oh, here's my report on it. It's all bullshit. Great. What do you mean?
Wasn't the angle who was driving that story?
Yeah, we said it. Tom Warner was behind it. We said it.
Yeah, you weren't doing Case Season 3 on it. You were just talking about it on this show.
Okay, why didn't you have this conversation with me off the air and push me to try and do it?
It's not my job. Is not.
It's not your job as a producer to suggest things.
To force you to talk about
things.
No, we talked about.
Did you ever say to me we should do this on the air? Did you ever say to me we should do this as a segment on the air?
I probably wouldn't word it like that, but I said.
How did you word it?
I don't know. How
did you word it? Well, no, hold on. You're coming in all tough. How did you word it?
I'm not mad about
Dave,
it.
I don't give a fuck if you're mad or not. I don't give a fuck if your kids die or not. I don't care. Okay. What I'm saying is, when you make a suggestion to me, like I don't have the courage to do something, back it up with some goddamn facts. So go. Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth. The floor is yours. Go.
I didn't say you didn't have the courage to do it.
No, you just said I give two shits about it. Okay, so
you just didn't care about it.
So I interview people. I talked about it. And at what point did you say to me, "Hey, we have a good story here"? When did that happen?
No, I just kept feeding
you. No is not an answer. Well, no is an answer. No means.
So I never.
Hold on. So when did you arrive? When did you arrive with it? You're the tough guy. Go ahead, lay the story out. Let everybody know. Let me hear it.
When did I arrive?
No, what's the story? No, what's the story? What's the story? Go ahead.
So it is a coach,
right? Katie Stone,
that
right?
did not know that there was a significant amount of what would probably be considered extreme hazing going on in her program.
Go ahead, boy. It's a grabber.
There was an angry parent of a player who was not playing on the hockey
Tom
team
Werner's
whatsoever.
Stepdaughter, which we said.
So he
on the
also
air.
has relationships with the Boston Globe.
We said on the air. We said this on the air. So what did we miss?
The only thing we didn't do was when she get fired, we didn't say. I guess we just didn't report all the different things we were hearing. That's
like
all.
What?
I'd have to go back into my notes.
Oh, good job. Okay, you seem like you're really obsessed with it. So what? So what? So like what?
I would send you what I
like. What?
Got.
Okay, like what?
I don't remember. I don't have my notebook out of that specific
you have your notebook
story.
on the specific thing that you care so much about, and I don't care about. By the way, I know I have some of them.
Thinking about it every day.
Why not? It's such an important story. Why don't you go to bed thinking about it? It's so goddamn important.
It was a big story that we were interested in, I thought.
Well, so evidently it's a big story. Go ahead. The floor is yours. You have a huge microphone. Go. Thousands of people will listen to this. Go ahead.
It's just not. It's not in my head anymore.
Well, why not? It's so big.
It's over.
It's a monstrous story. Why don't you report it?
Okay.
No, what do you mean? Okay, go ahead, go, do it.
Now I cannot report it.
Why not?
At this moment.
Why?
Because it is no longer in
because
my
you don't
head
care about it, right? Because you don't care. You don't care about that.
I mean, I don't think she should have been fired.
Who's the player? What's the player's name?
I forget all the names.
Okay, what's really important? You should remember it. It's Tom Werner's stepdaughter.
I know it was a stepdaughter. I don't remember her exact name.
What's so important?
Married
you
to
should.
The doctor from ABC and all that.
You should.
Yes.
Well, yes, that's Jennifer. Whatever's the wife.
Stone, who's the one.
That's the coach. As I just said,
Hall of Fame hockey coach, probably, whose reputation was completely tarnished over this entire.
Right. Well, I shouldn't say I don't care if your kids die. I do care if your kids die. I hope they die with this fucking stupid conversation. Jesus Christ. Idiot. What else? I hate that. I hate pussies like Colin. We never in front of them. I just hate that shit.
Pussy
oh, yeah, you care about that. Well, I'm going to call you out when you say that. Like usually outside, I'm on the mood. So go ahead. What else you got? So, the video stuff was fine. It was just really, it was a great show except for the audio issues. And it's frustrating when you work that hard and you go that hard and it's like, you're kind of blocked by the stuff and we need to work on that. So, but yeah, overall, I'd give the Wilbur an A-. I'd give Portland probably pretty close to an A. I'd probably give this a B+ because of the audio stuff. No Eggs Before was awesome. The crowd was great during the music stuff. They love it. And I'll say personally, there may be a bigger social media thing that announcing this later in the week. I see it's already out there. Obviously, I talked about it at the end of the show on Saturday. I have to tell you guys, I'm dead serious. I was stunned at the reaction to that.
Yeah.
Stunned that it was that loud.
It was huge.
Stunned. When he was that's the loudest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised you were surprised by that.
Legitimately, overwhelmed by it. I was stunned that, because we've been doing it for so long. I was they're probably kind of whatever. It's just part of their lives, but they were pretty emotional. So very excited and happy, and so am I. So yeah, I'll just say I'm doing this show, for many years going forward. So,
well, even when you said it, I leaned over to Conan. I was like, is he fucking around? I thought you were joking.
No.
I think people are still wondering if you were joking because you did make a joke about it.
Yeah. Look, is the Yank try? Who knows? But put it this way, the Kirk Minifan show is going nowhere. It'll be a show in 25, 26, 20, as long as Barstool's around, we'll see. Yeah. So, but that was a pretty great reaction. I was very, very pleased with that. So when I see people like that, I tend to forget. And when you do these things, people come up to you and say how much the show means to you. It's kind of crazy. So I want to give them the best show we can. And I will say there was this one, these are the things that still, no matter how successful I, whatever, I joined this Facebook group. It's a show group, whatever, but a year ago or so. And they're usually pretty nice. I just like to see what lands and what doesn't land. And when the show was over, some guy posted on it. He was like, I've been to all the shows are great. This one, Kirk totally mailed it in. And I'm like, look, you could say, I didn't say, I just left the group because I'm like, I don't want to, like, they should be able to debate on their own. But I want to say, you can say whatever you want. You can say you didn't like the show. You can say the joke stunk. You can say the video stunk. You can say the music stunk. You can say I stunk, Mike stunk, Dave stunk, everything. I have to say the one thing you cannot say is that I mailed it in. You can say whatever you want, but nobody, and I am dead serious about this, nobody works as hard at a live show as I did. What about the Instagram? There was 3 months we didn't have an Instagram post on the show.
Now
you came in saying you were going to raise the social media profile, the Instagram itself. 3 months, it was dormant.
It's definitely dormant. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When Steve was here, we had, I don't know, Will, Justin, Harrison, the kid, the Mormon kid, Alistair Black. We had 5 or 6, 7 interns. We've had one under you, that one kid who stunk, who you knew, and we got rid of after a week.
I did not know him.
Have you reached out for an intern at all since then? Shane's not an intern, keep in mind. We were paying him.
No, but I shouldn't. Shane was an intern.
We were paying him.
No, we weren't. Shane was an intern.
Okay, but all right, fine. We've had one intern?
Yeah, but I should get more people. Yes.
Okay. Anything else you should do that you haven't done? I mean, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've, I think we're, I don't know. Like, I would say to you, if you got offered a job, you should definitely take it.
Okay.
Just going forward. Like, I'm not in the mood to fire anybody. But, like, I mean, you should start looking for another job.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
You agree?
I think so.
Okay. This is different than attitude than Friday, even.
No, I think it's just, no, I don't think it's different. I just think I've probably in the, like I said, in the lead up to Plymouth and then the execution after is where it all just got, I was all over the place, and I still am, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. What do you think, Mike?
This is uncomfortable.
I'm perfectly comfortable. I feel bad for Alicia. This is her first. Probably can't hear anything. But yeah.
I didn't know, but I did see I was tagged in something on Instagram the other day, and I was like, oh, that's the first time in a long. I didn't know there wasn't a post on there. That's kind of crazy. Why wouldn't it be?
I think when Harrison used to,
because you can just post them at the same time. Not
no,
literally
I
at the same
didn't.
time.
I wasn't doing the video content, so Shane would do the video content. I should have downloaded all his shit and done it myself. Like I should have grabbed his stuff,
or just have Shane do it.
Yeah, but Shane was like fully focused on Twitter only and doing all that stuff. I didn't.
But I post my shit on Twitter and Instagram. It takes an extra 3 minutes.
Well, it's a different format. You have to put it in vertical format. He's like screen recording. He wasn't like fully editing.
Just make them all
things.
sized for Instagram and post them on both places.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm doing now. So yeah.
I mean, 3 months. Again, I'm on Instagram. I know people are, and I know we have the hugest audience on that, but we have one, and I don't quite know. I don't know. I just feel like Dave has been a little bit checked out, and I just keep going back to a couple of things: the size of the screen, and then his attitude with me. Then that Friday night where he was giving me shit back when I was like, "Get your shit together." And so I don't know. I think things run out, and it's been a couple of years, and probably best if Dave moves on. In my opinion, maybe we can have a conversation, the three of us, but that's how I feel.
But Dave's good on the show.
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, whatever. I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, sure. That's not, but that's, there are like, I get that it's funny that things get fucked up, but after a while, it's not, to me, not that funny.
Right.
Like, it's just, it's for him or no?
Yeah, you want to get right into
sure,
it?
Yeah, why not? Right?
I feel like I could
Mick's
use
nodding,
so Mick's nodding. Use a little warm
Mick's saying yes, let's go.
Two thumbs up, boss.
Yeah. So if Mick's, I'm following Mick's direction on this one.
Well, how do you guys feel after yesterday or Sunday?
I feel fine.
Kirk and Dave.
I feel fine. I think.
Yeah.
Poignant question.
Yeah. It's happening, right? Because one thing I see on Reddit and I heard on some of the shows was this belief that somehow it's Dave's not going to leave.
Okay,
that 2 weeks will go by, and so can you guys address that?
Dave has 29 days left to work. We said a month 2 days ago. It's 29 days now. So if he finds a job before then, great. If he doesn't, great. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what this is. There's definitely no bit. And if anybody thinks it's a bit, I don't really get, like, do I do stage bits like that where I would say you're fired and like he comes back?
And 23.
No, not married.
Not married.
You're not married.
Not married.
In a relationship?
Nope.
Nothing.
All right.
Okay. Straight, gay, both, letting it fly?
Why do we got to talk about that stuff?
What?
You answered like he's asked you 50 times about it.
Are you a member of the homosexual community?
No.
Are you straight?
Yeah, straight.
Then why? What's the? I don't understand.
Because I don't know why we got to get into it.
What's the difference? What do you mean?
What?
I just, I'm single. I'm 32. Come on, we don't have to go down that road.
What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? What road?
You're asking me if I'm single, if I'm straight, bi, like what? Like, does that really matter? Like,
no, it doesn't matter. Why does it matter to you so much?
No, I'm confused. It's,
No, I don't understand. No, actually, I don't
understand the questions.
Hey, man, gender's fluid.
Well, hold on for a second.
Sexuality.
Just watch this, Tommy. Okay, watch this, right? Mike, how old are you?
31, almost 32.
You'll be 32 next month, right?
End of this month, yeah.
Yeah, August 30th.
Yeah.
Is that really true or no?
31st.
Oh, whatever. Fine. Who cares? Pound that puss, you're sucking that cock.
Oh, Kirk, I'm pounding vag day and night.
I don't understand that.
Muff diving, like I need a scuba suit.
Why you? First of all, why are you answering that question? It's none of my business.
Frankly, it wasn't. But
are you offended?
I'm a little offended. Yeah, I just don't have the guts to stand up to you like this guy.
I don't understand. I mean, what's going on here, Tom?
Nothing.
No, we can talk about it. It's fine. I'm not asking for your
I'm
sexual
nervous
history.
as fuck. You got me nervous as fuck here tonight.
That's a pretty simple question.
Is this a Reamer situation where you're going to fake being gay to get the job here?
No, he's doing a pretty good job. I'll say that.
I'm still suspicious. He's held up this character too long.
I don't know. What's the deal? Well, what's the relationship history? What's the last girlfriend?
Oh, it's been like 10 years. Yeah.
10 years?
Yeah. I just, honestly, this has been my focus.
Are you a dating guy or no?
No.
No relationships at all? No dates?
Dates, yes, but dating, no.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, that's interesting.
More of a loner.
Okay. All right.
When was the last date you went on?
Well, don't ask him that, Mike.
Probably
it's fucking business.
20 or January, probably, yeah.
What was his name?
Mike's so happy with himself. Look at him.
I didn't even think I'd get it out.
I mean, it was like
just the easiest.
I was gonna say.
I got Conan.
If a plane was flying in the air, I would have noticed that less than that joke. Remember your first blowjob? It's funny because guys are funny having sex with each other, right?
That's
Mike?
right. Yes, it's a wacky image.
Why the reluctance initially, though? I'm not asking for anything.
No, I just because it's like I didn't know where it was going to go, so I was.
Well, just went there. I mean,
right.
That you're fine with, but I don't understand.
I'm just nervous tonight. You know.
Are you attracted to men?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, then what are we doing? Are you gay?
No. But I'm not afraid to say another guy looks good. Like I thought you looked good at Plymouth.
That's not.
What?
Like I thought you looked good at Plymouth. Like I thought you.
That's nice of you to say.
Well.
It changes everything.
Mike, Dave, why don't you get out of here? I've got to interview the young man.
Is it? Our producers allowed this. Is there a? Can he lose his job for that? Is that sexual harassment? I know it's a power, but still,
it's not practical.
If you grab my dick or something, I know he still works for me. He still loses his job, right?
It's an interesting approach.
Huh. Okay, but it's different to say a guy looks good than to say you're attracted to him.
Right.
We all have those conversations where you would say you would or you wouldn't, right? Like if
would you fuck this man?
Yes.
What?
I said we've all had those conversations in the past. Where
4 minutes ago, you weren't going to talk about your sexuality. What the hell's going on here?
Well, this is a different conversation.
Okay, all right. What we all have what conversations? I'm sorry.
I said we've all had those conversations in our lives where, hey, for $1 million, would you suck that guy's cock?
Yeah, but that's not the same as settling down with a man and.
Could I see myself settling down with a man? I don't see myself settling down with anybody.
Okay.
Huh. I see myself staying single for a while, especially after this.
What?
But you're bisexual, right?
What are you and Clem are talking about this week on Quantum Week? Is it the Karate Kid and Hall & Oates? What's Outcast and Scary Movie 3 this week.
Now you're annihilating this relationship.
Yeah, well, what can you do? That's a good point. Well, I like Tommy. This is an interesting wrinkle, Mike.
Yeah, very.
I don't know. First, now he's making me uncomfortable. He's turned things around completely.
Yeah, but are you afraid to say?
Now I want to tell you to stop talking about it, Mike. Are you bisexual? Is that a word?
Am I Yeah, sure. Why not?
Are you saying this just to answer the question, or are you actually? You've dated
I'm
guys.
answering the question.
You've dated
yes.
guys
I'm
and
answering
women.
the question. I'm answering the question. Yes.
Are you actually gay? But we were just now.
I've dated guys and women. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Right. Obviously, I mean, yeah.
Did you think you'd be berated for? Why were you afraid to give that answer?
That's a positive. That's a positive.
Yeah, you're checking some boxes here.
Would you be willing to have sex with John?
There's not many
Pelletier for the
people
job,
that.
I guess my question.
If it gets the job, yeah, because I know what the salary is. So.
That's true. That's a good point. What, not a lot of what? If you are you out publicly? Is this?
No, so this is like
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
Wasn't a big mystery, Tom. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, well,
What do you think Gene's going to do about this tomorrow?
Are you attracted to Mike?
No, Mike, no.
Not your type.
I didn't care.
I'm
for
not
the,
hair.
It was the tone I didn't care.
You're a hairy guy. You're a type. You're a type. Calling name?
You gonna talk?
No, I'm saying calling name. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a little hurtful. Well, I'll let you fellas have the room. I'm sorry.
To make out. Is that inappropriate professionally?
Sorry to be a buzzkill here. Fourth wheel.
Justin's here. What's your thoughts so overall? Do you want the job? Do you not want the job? Give me your temperature.
I want the job.
Okay.
I'm not sure I'm the best candidate for the job.
Good. I like that pitch.
Do you agree because of dealing with? Has it been the same assessment you've heard on the air?
What do you mean?
Meaning, like
he's not been listening.
The caution, the concern that both me and Kirk have had is that your mental health might.
I do think if I accepted the job and I
feel that's dissipated though. The community seems a lot quieter now. Like,
I don't
quieter. Like they're still busy, but the anger seems to me to be down.
Sure,
I agree with that, but I don't think it would be the community. It would be that I would run myself into the ground trying to not disappoint you.
Right.
Right.
And when that eventually happens, it would ruin me.
Well, can't you have some perspective about it and say, "Well, I could do better next time"? I mean,
yes.
You cost me $30,000. You're here. Obviously, I can.
I know that, but I take the show very. I love the show more than anything.
Well, not the yak, but yeah.
Well,
well, the yak's a great show.
Yeah,
there's more people to
My
love
friends
there.
are on
That's
that
the
show.
problem.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends on that show. Sure, I've been on it. I love those guys. But yeah, but okay. So are you eliminating yourself as a candidate?
No,
okay. When I reached out last week or 2 weeks ago, you wanted the job.
When you reached out last week, I misunderstood the text.
Okay, let me read it. Happy to read it.
I can produce the yak, absolutely.
I may have not done a good job articulating it.
Let's see. Should I fire Dave?
August 16th, this is before the Sunday show. I assume you'd be interested in producing the show full-time if the job is open, not associate producer, the actual producer.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, I understand there is a lot of subtlety in that text, Mike.
It could mean
where did you get lost in that? Exactly?
I did not.
And then called you after.
I did not recognize it meant sans Dave.
What would Dave do?
I thought
be your underling. That'd be nice.
not underling. I thought you were talking about. It was very quick. This was all within like 5 minutes when I first saw this. I thought it was.
Let me read the text again, because maybe I'm getting it wrong. I assume you'd be interested in producing the show full time if the job was open.
I thought you meant like bringing on a full time with Dave.
Not associate producer, the actual producer.
So, if I can articulate for Justin, I think what he's saying is Justin and Dave would both, maybe to ease the stress of Dave, Justin and Dave would both have full-time jobs. So
Yeah,
Justin's
it's
saying, yes, I would take a full-time
Dave, what,
job.
Dave, am I missing something, Dave?
Seems pretty clear to me.
Oh boy, it sounds terrible. Fourth mic.
Sorry.
So 30-cent fourth mic brought in. No surprise. What's
I
that?
came in this morning and said his mic sounds bad. There was no discussion of this before.
Why does it sound so terrible?
I said your mic sounds bad, and he goes, I think that's being overblown.
Let me hear it.
No.
Oh my God,
Context is
Jesus
something else.
Christ, that's what? It sounds awful.
Sounds normal in my headphones.
It's like a live.
It's a little distant.
It sounds like a live event.
I don't want. It sounds terrible. But anyway.
It sounds like Dave's at the Halfway Cafe reporting live.
Does that sound pretty clear to you or no?
In my headphones.
No. But the text of Justin.
Oh, very clear.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't. Okay. So you don't want that job then?
It's not that I don't want it.
I mean, this past week you've been.
Me. I think
so you're removing yourself from the candidacy. Then that's fine. I just need to know going forward. I don't want to waste my time or your time.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, then we're done.
Why are you here?
You are dismissed.
You want me out of here?
Yeah, we're good. If you don't want the job, then get out. Dave
he can hang for the day.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Go. You can take off, man. Dave can produce.
Oh no.
No hard feelings. But I don't want him to be. If he doesn't want the job, I'm not doing this again.
Oh man.
don't you walk me through the letters again, Mike? Just
S is
just people who jump back
strength.
on YouTube. Yeah.
Strength.
Yeah, we're going
As
with
in
the,
mental
we're
strength.
going with the calls, Tom.
But it also encompasses breakability.
S is strength. Okay, so do you do 1 through 10? Like when you get to John Rich number 1, do you have a number system? Let me write this down. I'm serious. I'm going to do this. We're going to do this out. We're going to do
I
this out.
have a percentage for each category.
Oh, okay. This is annoying. All right, 1 second. Why can't anybody do anything normal? How about we do numbers 1 to 10?
I think this is very
Can we do
normal.
numbers 1 to 10 for this?
I guess if you'd like.
Can you humor me? I just
Sure,
wrote down.
fine.
I just wrote down Steve. So S is strength.
Yes.
Okay. So let's start.
As in
with,
mental strength.
Well, I understand it's not weight.
It just doesn't fit.
Lou Ferrigno is not trying to
fit my acronym.
Sure. All right. So we're going to do 1 second. TQ. Who am I for? So Augustus, Tommy Quinlan, John Rich,
Montante,
and
Mick.
So strength first. Andrew Augustus 1 to 10. I know I'm making you pivot here, but
I'm giving Andrew an 8.
mental strength. Tommy Quinlan
4.
Okay. John Rich
7.
Montante.
6.
Unlike this thing that come like the guy you're picking is even going to be winning, but when you're done with this shit,
I know that's what I'm worried about.
Beyond average Mick.
3.
3. Okay, the T of course stands for
technical know-how.
Okay, Augustus.
7.
Okay, Quinlan.
8.
Would you agree with that, Dave, or no?
Yeah. Yes, I would.
John Rich.
This I'd have to confer with Dave to see, but I would say about an 8 as well. No?
Technical?
Yeah.
No, I think he'll learn
That's-
it, but he's got work. Yeah.
We'll give him a 6. How's that, Mike?
Yep.
Let's settle on 7.
Okay, well, I wrote 6 down. Too late. Montante. Ooh, Montante.
I mean, 1 from what I understand.
1, okay.
No.
2?
2, Dave?
5.
Really?
Yeah, but 3?
This is not the conversation that I've
We'll give him a
heard.
3.
Okay.
Mick.
8 also? Would you say?
Yes.
Okay, we'll give Mick an 8.
E.
That is ego.
Ego. Andrew Augustus. The smaller ego, the better, you're saying.
Well,
Or
ego
fitting into
encompasses
the-
confidence versus arrogance. Let's not forget.
Who's like in your mind, who's a perfect 10 in this? Like,
Well,
what's the standard?
Steve Robbins.
Okay.
Steve is the perfect stand.
So Andrew Augustus.
I would say 7.
Tommy Quinlan.
1. This brings Tommy's score down dramatically.
Tommy, go ahead. Tommy, don't say. Wait, what can you do? You have to have a response.
I'm not as big as an egomaniac as you make me out to be. I mean, I'm obviously confident that I'm going to get the job because I have the experience that I've been working in the fucking industry for the past 10 years.
Right, yeah. We're seeing it play out.
Whether or not I click with him is another thing. All right?
Whether you can work with me?
Yeah, whether or not you can.
We haven't gotten to that
whether or not we
category.
can
What are
click.
you talking about? Whether
Whether
you
or
can
not
work with me?
What? No.
That's what you said.
That's V,
No, what
as
I
we
s-
all know.
We'll get to V.
It's whether or not you think I can work with you.
Okay, better. Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. You're welcome. John Rich. Oh, boy, he should be good here.
10.
10!
Yes.
Montante. I think he's pretty good at this, no?
I give Montante an 8.
I was writing down 8 right when you... Okay, beyond average Mick?
2.
2, okay, yeah, fair. The V, of course, just in case people are tuning in.
I know, I understand. Vibe,
Oh,
which means
I forgot
the
about
vibe with you
Right.
on and off the air.
Who could forget the Augustus vibe with me? So what'd you give him?
Chemistry
Sure.
they have on the air, but you also have to factor in dealing with you off the air. Who would be best at that as well, which I think Steve was very good at.
Double A.
I give him like a 5 with that. I worry about how he would be off air.
Right. Tommy Quinlan.
4.
Okay. John Rich.
9.
Oof. Montante. He's a lot.
4.
Okay. Beyond average Mick.
1.
Yeah. The last E is?
Efficiency.
Efficiency.
Which means essentially professionalism, getting the job done at time, not wasting time.
Maybe the most important one. Go ahead.
I think V and E are the 2 most important, which is
we
why
all
my
do.
percentage method really worked better for this.
Sure. Well, hey. Andrew Augustus.
Andrew Augustus, I'm going to give a 7.
Okay.
I'll have to see a little more room for improvement, but I'm giving him a solid 7.
Quinlan.
5.
Okay. John Rich.
10.
10?
Yes.
It's really disappointing that Mike's down on me this much.
We'll get there. Tom. Montante.
4.
And
I'm assuming.
Mick?
I'll also give a 5.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to add them up right now.
Yeah. We'll see if my rankings hold water.
It's brought to you by Milton's, by the way. Do you have an acronym for Milton's, Mike?
Oh, sure. Give me, next time I'm in, I'll have one.
Okay. Sounds good.
Men will be 1M.
I feel it. 19. Okay.
I think the Robinson metric was better when I was just going by feeling,
Can't do it
going by
perfectly.
gut. But
A newborn, by the way, can do the math for Tommy Quinlan's numbers. He's going to be Oppenheimer to figure this one out. Okay.
I think it'll add up to about what I said.
Makes you feel better, Tommy. He has no bearing on the actual hire itself. This is just a
Sure.
madman putting it together. So happy with himself when he
I'll
thought
tell
this
you the
thing
amount
out.
of times I spent on those letters.
Dave, who do you think finished in 5th place?
I'm going to go with Mick.
That is correct.
Yes.
19
Right.
points.
The Robinson metric holding true to form.
4th place?
Has to be Tommy Quinlan.
Tommy Quinlan.
Yeah.
22
All good so
points.
far.
3rd place?
Not for me.
That would be
Montante, right?
Michael Montante.
25 points. 2nd place?
I'm hoping it's Andrew Augustus.
I think it will be John Rich.
Come on.
We talked about Milton's here for a second.
Oh, damn.
The store for men is better. I'll tell you what, they are 10, 10, 10. Mike, strength? 1 to 10?
10. 11.
Tech?
11, 15.
Ego?
At the 1,000.
Vibe?
10 million.
Efficiency?
100 million.
I mean, it's the highest rating of anything ever in the history of the world. You go to Miltons.com, you get all your clothes, you go to 3 great locations. Tommy, you know the show very well. Where are the 3 locations?
Chestnut Hill.
Yep.
South Shore Plaza.
Yep.
And the Burlington Mall.
There you go.
There you
The
go.
newest
There we
location,
go.
the Burlington Mall. There you go. That a boy. You go to Miltons.com. Get all your great clothes. It is blowout warehouse sale prices going on right now. Final summer sales happening as we speak. Polos, t-shirts, shorts, swimwear. Buy one, get one free suit event going on right now. Milton's, the M stands for
Men.
The I stands for
Intimate.
Yes.
Let Mike do it, Tommy. This is his bit. The L stands for
Luxury.
The T stands for
Tude.
The O stands for
Offering great deals.
There you go. The N stands for
Necessity.
Yes. And the S stands for
Savings.
There you go. Miltons.com. Go right. Wacko, though. We should book this guy, as a matter of fact. Somebody book him. Okay, there's a challenge.
Lock.
That's a lock.
Lock.
Okay, what's his name?
Joe.
Hunter Biden. Smoking crack.
What?
That's what I heard.
Nobody said Hunter Biden's name. Do you know what we're talking about or no?
I heard crack, and that's
what were we
what
just
set me
talking
up.
about for the last 3 minutes?
You were talking about someone smoking crack.
What was the segment we were just doing, Joe? What were we just talking about?
Oh, I zoned out. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
yeah.
See ya.
Yeah, that's fine.
See ya. Let's get Josh in
I
there.
deserve
All right,
that.
Josh.
See you, buddy. See you. Hit the road.
Oh, you man.
Good luck.
We're live.
We're live. We're back with the Rocket himself. Is here
Wow.
for the first time. And do we know when, Dave? Did you do I'm sure you did the research last day he was here.
Yep. 5 years ago.
Andrew Augustus, I'm sure you know the last day Jared was here.
756 days ago, I
I
believe.
saw that on Twitter. Yeah,
I did see that
over
as well.
2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back.
Well, I mean, it's not like 2 years since we've seen each other.
No, I understand that, but it's been 2 years since we did the show together.
We've been canoodling under the table.
True. Well,
Yeah.
I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you much though.
Well, I was just here for the video.
Oh, I know we did the video. I know.
Yeah.
I saw you at the thing last.
Barstool Awards.
Yeah, but I don't. Maybe we got dinner once or twice in the interim.
We got it. Yeah, Border Cafe.
What's it like to be back? Are you happy that you said to us that day, all you ever get asked about around here is when here you are. You're on the Kirk Minahan show.
That is, I wasn't even blowing smoke up your ass.
Yeah. Old. Go ahead.
All right, so we'll start off with the basic stuff. He's got the usual house fun, honeymoon fun.
guy's a
Basic.
disaster.
Nobody's got a problem with that.
Okay.
This is where it starts to get good. He's asking for a $250 Disney gift card. So we get
What a fucking loser! What a fucking loser!
Oh, fuck.
This is a devastating phone call. This is a devastating phone call. Go ahead.
Yes, 100. All right, so next one, he's got an Eddie Bauer $250 comforter for his bed. Again, this is a man who doesn't work. You want somebody to buy him a $250 comforter.
Yeah, I agree. I got you.
All right, I got a couple other. I got a couple other good ones. This one's pretty good. A $417 chainsaw. This is a guy who has never used a chainsaw in his life.
One second.
But he's asking somebody who's flying to his wedding.
Did you hear that moaning noise?
Dave, what is that noise? Dave, what is that noise? Oh, it's you laughing at this.
That sounded almost sexual.
I thought it was somebody in the hallway. Like, coming in. Go ahead.
Let's see, what else do we got on here? Again, this is the log. I could go all day.
Fucking name something.
He's got a hook and ring battle game that him and his wife can play, just them two together. A picnic set for 4 with all this plastic shit in a backpack. Let's see, what else we got here? Classic wooden spoons. Again, no biggie. A dinosaur wine bottle holder. I mean, this guy is a loser.
Jesus, what?
A dinosaur? That's the most damning one.
A dinosaur wine bottle holder.
Oh my
God. How much does that
It holds
cost?
a wine bottle and it looks like a dinosaur. $30.
If this guy listens
Somebody
like
bought
this,
it for
Mikey,
him, too.
I seriously don't want him to be the intern. I'm not kidding either.
Well, I think the good way to do it is you don't know the interns. You never have to interact with them. You don't speak to them.
But if they fuck up, I will have to on the air at some point. That's
You have
how
to
it
yell,
works.
you yell at the producer for
No,
it, right?
no. If an intern stinks, I'll bring them in and yell at them too sometimes. That's how it works. Anything else, idiot?
$50 4-piece toaster.
Okay, that's probably
That's $50 crock pot.
Yeah, that's probably.
I mean, how long? There's tons more. Should I keep going? movie scene at game. Again, him and his wife can play some board game.
I mean, yeah, like
2000.
Who the hell? I mean, it's fine if you want to do that, but people shouldn't be buying that for you. That's a disgrace.
Yeah.
And by the way, nobody this is like. Do you know the name Morton Downey Jr., Mick?
I know. Is that Robert Downey Jr.'s father?
It is. So he was a talk show host who had, I believe, no relation to the actor Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr.'s father is Robert Downey Jr.
Why would Morton Downey Jr.'s father?
Do you understand the junior part?
But at one point, could he be a junior? Then no, you're right. Yeah.
His father, Robert Downey Sr., is a. He actually made a documentary on Netflix last year. Mick, Robert Downey Jr. His dad was an experimental filmmaker. Robert Downey Sr. It's true. Morton Downey Jr. claimed he was attacked by neo-Nazis. I don't know if you know the story or not. He was like this crazy. You know his story or no?
I don't.
Do you know Morton Downey Jr. or no?
Yeah.
It's too bad he's not like comedy adjacent, even, because it'd be a wild. Why are you laughing?
He had a great. Didn't he have a great Stuttering John or Howard Stern interaction?
Oh yeah, Stuttering John. Yeah. Well, you don't cover Stuttering John much on that show. So.
No, never. We never get to it.
It's a new wrap-up show. So he claimed he got attacked by skinheads, I think, and he had a swastika on his forehead that they wrote and carved, but he did it himself in the mirror, so it was backwards. So that level of dumb.
So like Justin Smollett sort of thing?
Yeah, you were correct. Yeah, Mickey Smollett, we call him. Or when Jerry Springer, I think, wrote a check to a prostitute when he was the mayor of Cincinnati? Yeah, we're talking about that level of dumb.
Yeah.
Mix completely made this up for attention.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you the troubling thing, though, too, is because, Steve... it's been said before that one of the greatest moments in show history was the reveal of Elias, where we found out that Steve was making it all up. He wasn't at some Airbnb or anything.
Well, Justin was there for that.
That's kind of... It's a lie.
That's why Justin's in the top 6.
It's a lie that you can understand where you're like, well, he's trying to throw people off the scent of where he was staying, and then we can goof on it later. The idea that
Steve's
Mick
also
is
just a weird guy. I mean,
but the idea that Mick is keeping this up, that he thinks the Saudis were, that's just creepy and weird that he's pretending this.
I mean, I'll believe that, right?
I just said it was coincidental. I mean, you guys are jumping to the conclusion.
No, you didn't.
I said this before.
We're in the bits. You think you're a paranoid guy, right?
I'm a paranoid guy. Yeah. Especially during that time. I was very paranoid, for sure. Maybe I was reading into things too much.
Do you think maybe you were wrong or no?
I told you there's a possibility, but I think you could be wrong too.
Oh, well, I suppose that's true. But anyway, we all agree that you would you use a rock? How'd you do it?
No, I did. Okay. Again,
choose a cake, one of those cakes.
Yeah,
yeah. Okay,
yep.
A pound cake. So Justin, go ahead. The facts as you see them.
So the show tweeted out if the Saudis weren't so invested in golf, Mick would be dead.
That's true.
He retweets it with a picture of a shattered front door that says, "This happened right before Deserted Truth was released. You do the math."
Yes.
Thinking wow.
What's the math, out of curiosity? Can you do the math for me?
I'll do the math.
Go ahead. Let me hear the math.
Random guy shows up at your door.
Okay, it's not a number.
That was day after. So you get a shattered front door.
And then the day after, a guy shows up asking to talk to you.
What's the mathematical equation for that?
As you're in the middle of editing a podcast that is talking about very explosive details about a case that a lot of people don't know about.
My God.
But the Vegas shooting?
Well, like the explosive details. The
like what? What details did you release?
Like the deep dark web stuff that I found.
What details did you release the podcast?
Well, I haven't released it. I haven't released any of the stuff that I found. I have a video.
What are you afraid to say?
I'm not afraid to say anything.
So what is it? What is your big theory?
My big theory is that there was multiple people involved in the actual shooting.
Everyone thinks
and
that.
I think everybody knows that, and I think that it was.
You just said nobody knows it.
No. I mean, the general public who like just find their information out from the news. But if you do a little bit of digging, most people would find out and say, "Oh, something doesn't really add up here." I think you would agree with that.
I do. That's what I think. That's what most people think.
But
I think that I have a much bigger platform than you. All due respect, nobody's breaking any windows here.
Maybe I was a little concerned. I don't know, but
I'll say my mom saw the second shooter, and she's been keeping it quiet, but she told me the name, and I'm going to say it on the Blind Mike Project. So
just say it. Rhymes with, I'm going to rhyme with Jason Aldean.
The answer will stun you.
That would be big.
He's got a machine gun.
Do you think that what's his face, the shooter, whatever, Stephen
Paddock.
I always wonder about that. Like, do you think he just had lunch that day?
I mean,
Like, it's just like a normal day. Like he had like
a good last meal.
Well, do you know? Do you get his receipts?
I don't even know if he did the shooting. We're that far into it. I don't think.
Hey, don't say that on the air. Well, we're all
wow.
We're accessories now.
Jeez, that 9/11 was bad.
Yeah, if we're really getting into it, I don't think he did the shooting at all.
Who do you think did the shooting?
A group of people that's not him. I mean, there's just
who?
I don't know. Maybe a terrorist group. Maybe I mean,
terrorist
group. Well, you think about it. Well, this is actually a reason why that could be, because the worst day in Vegas history financially was the weeks after the worst days were the weeks after 9/11, weeks after terrorist attack. That would make sense. So
Worse than the economy was bad after 9/11.
At least at the time. At least when I was doing research.
At the worst before the pandemic. You're saying.
Sure.
Right. Oh, sure. Yeah.
So
I mean,
to have a giant terrorist attack right in the middle of Vegas, I don't think a lot of people would want to go to Vegas the next day. So that's your motive.
9/11. I'm confused.
I said after 9/11 after a terrorist attack, a big terrorist attack.
No, but what does that have to do with the shooting? I'm confused.
I'm saying people don't really want to go out in a lot of places when there's a giant, like a mass casualty. I don't think a lot of people are itching to get outside.
Am I wrong, Mike? I'm confused.
I don't know what he means.
What are you trying?
I'm saying who's benefiting?
Just saying 9/11 happens in Vegas is pretty quiet for a while.
Yes,
but why?
Nothing conspiracy. Just because I don't think people want to go.
Sure, nobody's traveling.
So if there was a giant shooting in Vegas, I don't think a lot of people would want to be going.
So
outside.
who does that benefit?
Yeah, right.
It benefits hotels, casinos, the entire economy in Vegas. What are you talking about?
No. I'm saying if things are dead, who does that benefit?
Yeah.
If it's quiet there,
nothing. Nobody. Nobody.
But what the fuck are you saying?
So then to say that's not some giant terrorist attack, it would benefit to say this lone wolf crazy guy shot people. We don't really know a motive. There's not a lot about it.
What the fuck are you talking? Dave, do you know what he's talking about?
Oh, he's saying the benefit of using Stephen Paddock instead of. He's not saying the benefit of.
Oh, you're saying to say it's not a terrorist attack helps. Gotcha.
I see.
Gotcha.
But still, who is the act benefiting?
Right.
Like who is the terrorist group helping? You don't know.
So you think it's just a normal terrorist attack that just because they're crazy?
Yeah, I think that's definitely more likely than a 64-year-old guy loaded a bunch of guns up.
Just saying, fuck Mohammed is what you're saying.
I'm not.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that.
I'm not, but you're saying.
He's currently holding up a picture of Muhammad back there.
So go ahead, Justin.
So he tweets out the picture of a broken glass that says, "You do the math."
You do the math.
And
I've been doing the math, by the way. It equals terrorism. I got a lot of holes in Justin's argument.
Works for me. I just did it. I didn't realize that makes a lot of sense.
I see a reply from my guy Rolf on Twitter, who says, "Deserted Truth was released on March 9th, 2023, which is in the middle of winter of Cape Cod, and this grass in this picture is like green as there's trees, blah blah blah. It looks like it's a summer. It looks like it was taken yesterday.
Guy doesn't know how to take care of his lawn. I mean, I don't know what you want from me.
To be fair, I'd call it end of winter.
We haven't gotten to this point yet, so I asked if you could send over the in photos on your iPhone to show that it was taken on that day, to show that it was taken in March.
Yep.
You sent that over. It says March 22nd. I said, can you open up the thing to see if you, because you can change it on an iPhone, which you can do. Correct, Mick?
I didn't know that. No, until you sent me that video. Yes, until you sent me that video, I was very much unaware. I didn't know that.
So then you send me because also tweeted from the Deserted Truth account is a picture of the Jehovah's Witness who came by.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
And the grass is dying. The trees are dead.
Yeah, I did see the grass.
It looks like it completely different.
Completely different.
You send that picture. You're like, I don't know what to tell you, man. My neighbor doesn't upkeep his lawn as well as I do.
Your evidence is the trees. Like you're some ecologist. It's a different time of photo too. Like one of them's taken at dusk. One of them's taken on a hazy, sunny day.
What? Show me a tree that has that has leaves at dusk and no leaves and is dying the next day.
Also, Jehovah's Witness, they just come by houses.
Yeah, that was why I was skeptical. I didn't see him go anywhere else.
I'm sure he just went right to your house and then
he did. Yeah, I mean, you guys
gave me the I'm watching you.
Deserted truth.
So you refused to send over the thing that would show the original post to show that he.
Well, then I started questioning your motives because
then
I didn't know what you were doing.
The motive is he wants to prove you're lying.
And then
we all
since my dad's a cop, I have
he mentioned
motives?
you mentioned that, not me.
You said right away, officer.
Wait. Who said that? Who said the dad's a cop?
He
Justin?
did. Yeah, and I
you
said
your dad's a cop.
I said I don't want to get involved with local law enforcement. I don't want any affiliation.
If it's worth even arrest, I'm fine with it.
I can see the picture. Have him show me the picture.
Well, no, when I asked
Show
him,
Dave the picture.
When I asked him.
Which one?
When I asked him to send me it, he said right away, officer. And I said, haha, I'm not a cop. My dad's a cop. It was a stupid throwaway joke.
It's intimidation.
Yeah, it was very intimidating. Right. And then now you're saying like I have some motive and it's a witch hunt.
I gotta say, I don't know how close Mick was to solving this thing if you watched Justin's video and was like, what's this guy's angle here? I can't figure him out.
So I prove that you're lying.
No. Nope.
No. So tell us, Mick, what happened that day? Like, were you weren't home? Your cousin were not home.
Christian was home.
Christian was home when this happened.
He was home. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right, he threw the rock. Right. Of course. Yeah. That makes sense. Somebody had to do it.
So you heard it. So you heard your front door break.
No, that's the best part. Is he didn't hear it at all, and I wasn't home that night.
The very intimidating way of breaking a window silently.
How'd they do it? Like what? So what was thrown in there?
That's why it's confusing. There's no rock. There's no bird feathers. There's
you ever
no
play
anything.
that game Icebreaker? You have a little
bird
hammer.
I thought maybe a bird flew into it.
A bird flew into it and broke that'd be a hell of a crash.
Well, then you'd think there would be a rock or some sort of ball. There's nothing. There was nothing there, and the front door was shut. It's not like there was.
You don't have a ring or anything?
No, we have it on the other side. There's just on that one side. No, not that door.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You're not buying it, Justin.
This is the stupidest fucking thing.
So, Justin, what happened? Tell us. You have
he never sends over the evidence that shows that.
No, but what do you think happened that day?
I think like a week ago or yesterday he broke his own window to be like, this will be a great bit.
I think that's true too. I actually do believe that.
Do you really believe that?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
I actually do. I actually do. You're fucking crazy.
I think you're schizophrenic.
Yeah, I mean, you do have mental issues, right?
I'm not the most sane.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I do think you're very capable of doing that.
Is there a way to prove
what are you saying, Dave?
That picture is not here. So the man
March
walking
22nd.
away. The man walking away. The original picture.
The Jehovah's Witness?
Yes, he March 22nd, 2023. Mm-hmm. The other picture was March 21st, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's not.
So you deleted the picture.
I don't know what happened.
There we go. Just fucking admit to it. I have no idea. Liar.
I'm not good with like Dan Shaughnessy. I'm not good with phones.
I'm not good with phones.
Those crafty Saudis.
Your producer's not good with
Are you
phones.
suggesting that Chris Saudis hacked his phone, Mike?
That's what I.
I listened. I just saw it just came up on YouTube. Some of my feed, and I saw somebody tweet it out. Regis and Kelly Ripa. See if you can find it, Colin. Okay. On YouTube, they went on the air for a little bit on 9/11. Like 9 o'clock live that day.
Really?
Yeah. And they wound up getting...
Talking about Pam Anderson's tits?
They wound up getting bumped for the... And poor Regis is just not good in those spots. It's like wild how not ready... You have it?
Wow! Kaboom!
Go ahead.
Oh.
Sorry. That's all right. It's not your fault. Jump ahead a little bit. They just start talking and like...
Cutting edge ideas. Performance from the KMS.
Now keep in mind, this is 9 o'clock. The first plane is already flown into the building. Here's the crowd. In New York! This is live. Yeah!
Taliban! Taliban!
Standing ovation back there. Yeah. Hi, everybody. It's Tuesday, September 11th, 2001.
We're going to get back to the fun in just a minute.
Gelman! The Pentagon!
Fucking Collinswood slide.
I watched this like 3 times this weekend. I'm fat. And by the way, to be fair, like nobody really knew anything after that first plane. Like really, people thought it was a random... Like a plane, like a guy lost his vision or was like fucked up or something. There was some speculation, but nobody really knew. But like everywhere immediately, they were going to national news because the Twin Towers was obviously a huge deal at that point. A plane flown into it, and when a plane like that flew into that building at that angle, like you knew a lot of people were fucked.
Sure.
So I don't know who the syndicate. I don't know who Regis and Kelly are, who their people were, but somebody was like, "We're going live with this fucker." And like it ran on some stations. Now I guess probably not New York, maybe, but like, do you think it was running in like Boise,
Omaha,
Idaho, or
yeah,
something?
yeah.
I don't. But it's not live at 9 o'clock there.
Oh.
So I don't know. You know what I mean? 'Cause obviously, it's on the air at 6 a.m. on the West Coast.
Oh, true. Yeah. I suppose.
I don't know where the feed is from for this, but it just came up. Someone suggested to me. I have no idea why.
I gotta tell you, Gelman, I think it was this Bin Laden guy. He's crazy.
So I feel bad. Kelly, I thought was well. Go ahead.
Tuesday, September 11th, 2001. Our studio audience has been in there for at least the last 15, 20 minutes, and so you missed the big story of the day that's developing right now here in New York City. A plane has crashed into one of the twin towers of the World Trade Center.
Hold on. I like the idea they keep information away from this audience. Hold on. Like Gelman and they're not telling them. Like, we got a surprise for you. Don't worry. Yes. Yep. John Travolta's here today as a guest, but more importantly, we're gonna save it for the on air for you guys.
It seems like the reaction at first. It's kind of like a laugh. Like they think Reggie's being silly with him.
For sure, there's somebody in there who was a family member working in that building,
right,
in New York City.
Oh yeah.
I wonder who the guests were scheduled that day. Patricia Heaton and the music of Sting. So go ahead.
And don't know what the intent was, whether it was deliberate or accidental, but there is a fire going on there. Bits of debris are falling out of the sidewalks below.
Probably nothing.
It happened at 8:48, about 12 minutes ago. And so it's developing and will continue to develop all through the day.
And if you can see those bits of debris, they're large. If you can see it, it's large.
Yeah.
Because
she's right. I mean, again, I don't want to kill them for this because, like, what are you going to do?
That's
that's
what
not what they do.
When I did the Stern episode, I was like, it is funny to make fun of, but like, I wouldn't have been any better. In this situation, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
I mean, you can't but if we play it, go ahead, keep going. How long is it, Coleman?
It's around like 5 minutes, but I can skip around.
No, we're good.
Center is so immense, and you can clearly see things falling.
A lot of speculation whether or not it was an accident or maybe a suicide bomber. Not out of the question these days. So there it
They
is.
say it was a jet. Eyewitnesses are saying that it was a jet, not a large commercial jet, but a small jet.
But you can see it's a very clear day here in New York. We got thunderstorms last night, which kind of
okay
cleared
here.
out
He's
the
okay.
area. And actually turned into a beautiful early fall day. But there you go.
This is the worst thing I think I've ever seen in my life.
It's kind of an ill-fated building down there. They've been through a lot. A few years ago, they had that.
You said it, Regis.
Regis struggling. I
Bomber.
feel bad. He just doesn't know what to do.
Well, now time for birthday shout-outs.
It's like Regis is dying to get to like their bits where they talk to like women around America and
Yeah.
they're giving away stuff like that. Go ahead.
It's such a target because it is such a
big.
well-known symbol of America and New York City, and so it can become a target. But I pray for those people inside. It's just the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
So we will update you continuously throughout the show as we find out more details about this. Light plane crashed into one of the towers of the Twin Towers Trade Center down there in Battery Park in New York City. So anyway, we go on now, and how are you?
I'm really in shock.
Yeah.
I've never. I don't know what to say. I
Kelly,
really
you
don't
didn't
know.
die in an explosion. How are you doing?
Regis clearly just wants to go on, and Kelly is acting like a normal human being in a situation like basically, like, why the fuck are we on? Why is Regis and Kelly on right now? Like, where is Brokaw? Where is fucking Jennings? Where is Rather?
Well, that's the thing. Like with Stern, Tom Chiasano tells Howard's like, should we even be on the air?
Yeah.
And Chiasano says, honestly, for people around the country, it might be comforting to have you on, like
Agreed.
a real person reacting.
But they're not real. But they would do news, and they would do it in New York.
Yeah,
like,
this is not real people reacting to things. This is out of place.
Right. Right. Go ahead.
They really had quite a storm last night. Lightning bolts coming
I mean, it's
down,
just like Regis wants no part of this story.
You think that's bad? Imagine the hail in New York City last night.
Go ahead, Regis.
Made it just inside, just in time. I was with the kids, and we. Oh my gosh! Something.
There's
just
a close-up
exploded.
view, I guess.
Something just exploded.
Maybe that plane had something in it.
Nope.
And there's phones going off.
Are we getting an explosion?
There was an
happening
explosion
inside?
there, huh?
Get Regis off the
You
air.
can see the flames.
This is the second plane just flew in. Second plane,
something like
905,
this
I think is one of the
happens, it's such
second plane just flew in. Then Regis, we'll play in a minute. Regis speculates that it's actually the first building debris flew over and knocked us into the second building.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Building 7 seems fine to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So go ahead, Reed.
It's such a mass destruction. You have to wonder about, of course, it looks like both buildings.
Here you go. Watch Reed here.
That's both buildings. This is the next building.
Jumped over to the next building, huh?
Yeah, and they jumped over to the next building.
Fuselage exploded on the plane
and shot into the next building.
leaped into the next building.
Yep, leaped in there. Put a cape on and
leaped in.
Now, when
I'm coming for you.
When there's horrible moments in national history, and people say, "Where were you when Kennedy was killed?" When the people in there, they'll find out somebody flew in the second building because in the moment Gelman tells them what happens. Here you go. Go ahead.
The worst.
Yeah, just yesterday, the other day, we were talking about the job the New York City and every city's fire department has, and this is going to be a tough one because that's almost at the top of that building.
There are so many people in there.
And it would happen, right after the workday begins.
Right
usually
after the
9
workday
o'clock in the
begins,
morning.
yeah. But this is New York,
Take a long
so
weekend.
God, let me hear it, Gelman.
Well,
everything starts earlier
We'll
here.
just have to continue here, but we will continuously bring you.
Regis is ready to go on to the bits. We've got 2 planes have flown into the fucking towers. The world is ending, and Regis is like, Dave's a Regis guy, I bet, though.
I am. This is painful to watch.
I love Regis myself. He's bunkos.
I'll tell you the irony, Mike. Full circle is always with the Kirk Minahan show. When Regis died, we reacted to it in Saco.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, it was after that weekend. We were doing a live show in Saco. I still remember that because I said, I think Regis has done more TV than anybody in history. We'd seen that number. And I think he had, including this day. I think he counts those 5 minutes. Before literally they dragged him off the stage.
Anyways, we've got Donald Trump coming up next.
Go ahead. I want to hear my man Gelman.
Updates on
I just
that
feel
story.
sick to my stomach. I really do. I feel sick to my stomach for those people in there. It's just the worst thing I can.
And for the other people who feel sick to their stomach today, we're giving away Pepto-Bismol to the first 300 people in studio.
Hey, Gelman, why don't you tell them about that?
Imagine.
Time. What's going on, Jude? You want to go back to it? This is going to be the kind of a show where we'll have to keep going back and forth.
I guess it's being said that a second plane hit the other tower.
That sounds like deliberate to me. I mean, I hate to say it.
Nothing gets past Regis, man. No flies on him.
A third plane.
A third plane, Regis says, flown into the
this
towers, which is
really
nice.
something.
So this is what happens.
He's reporting too.
I think they showed a replay, and Regis is like this.
There it
they
is.
Keep showing a replay. 46 planes.
Gelman, something's got to be done.
Gelman, I'm starting to think this is deliberate.
If there's one thing I know, the Pentagon is safe, free and clear.
Gelman, there's one thing I know for sure. There's one person who can answer. It's Peter Boyle. He'll be joining us next. All right, we're good?
Good to go.
We're up?
We are up.
All right, good morning. On time. 9:30, and it is a big day in the history of the Kirk Minahan show. As a matter of fact, I spoke to some people yesterday at Barstool. They're excited. So we're good to go, Dave?
Would you like? You want to send the tweet? It's a big moment. Do you want to? You want to post it or?
I do it from your phone.
Yeah, you want me to like pat? You could click post if you'd like.
I mean, it's important. But I mean, what are you talking about?
Well, I got to send out the ticket link.
Send it out. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. There you go. You are live.
Tickets are on sale right now. So walk us through it, Dave Koenig. There it is. Wow.
So if you would like to purchase this event, these fuckers changed up this entire control room. If you would like to purchase this event, you go to barstool.tv/PPV. It stands for pay-per-view.
Yep.
And you will see the purchase link right down there.
Now.
Yep. It is $9.99. Mm-hmm. And if you already have a Barstool username and password, it'll probably be a pretty easy process for you. Pretty quick and painless. If you do not, you just put in your email. You'll make a password.
Doing it right now.
Yep.
I don't think I have a password. Although I've bought the whatchamacallit, Rough and Ready for that before.
Yeah, so if you just got to use the same email and all that stuff.
Let's just say I forgot the password.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Get in there, and it's quick and painless. Our guy Cliff over here, you'll get to know well over the next couple hours here. He was the first purchaser.
Oh, congratulations, Cliff.
Yes.
Thank you.
Paid with Apple Pay and did it in literally 30
Was
seconds.
it easy, Cliff?
Very easy.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, good. It's kind of exciting we're going to get from Cliff over the next couple hours. You all right, Cliff?
I'm doing all right.
You seem a little nervous, you all right?
A little bit.
What are you nervous about?
I'm here.
Yeah, you're here. Well, all the
Surreal.
stars are here. John Pelletier's here. I can see his fucking penis again, just like last time. The same shorts you wore last time?
No.
Okay.
A little shorter.
Colinane's here. Augustus is here. Josh in the back. He'll be here later. So get moving right now. I try not to ask for too much. If you can, if you want to, buy this pay-per-view. And this is like a send a message around who's a Barstool. But Barstool, I think, is always curious what really is the Kirk Minahan show. They're still 4 years in trying to figure it out. So let them know. Like, this is they're not picking the show at random. They know this is a fan base like no other. So let's show the loyalty. Let's get moving. Let's get buy-in. Big numbers. The bigger the numbers, the bigger incentive I will get to do more things for you guys. That I can promise you. We talked about 5,000, 10,000 will be a whole different thing. The more we move up, it's going to be out of control. So I've given you guys 3-hour shows for the last month. And this, by the way, is goodbye to Cullinane a week from Saturday and hello to the new producer. So it's a big, and it will be announced only there. And you can watch it on pay-per-view. By the way, if you're going to the event, you should also buy it because you can have it there. You get it afterwards, you get to watch. Who knows how the sound will be at the fucking thing. So this is the moment to get moving right now, Minifans. Get buy-in. Barstool.tv. I'll be tweeting out this link like a lunatic for the next 7 or 8 days. So just get ready. So we are the first ever Barstool show, I think, to do this. Like show.
Yes. Yeah. Because the only thing I can think of is Rough and Rowdy and the Barstool Awards.
In the Barstool Awards. So this is it. This is our moment in the sun. This is Minifans' moment. We always say, oh, Barstool. No, they're saying, we trust you. We're putting our money in this. So, and Dave Portnoy, who's putting his money as well. So get moving right now. I promise it's going to be a great night. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be a wild night. And I have no idea what I'm going to pick. So you're going to find out as everyone else does. I can promise you that.
Old man.
It's a horror movie. As I said, the last 20 minutes of The Irishman's a horror movie.
Yeah. And he still won't give up the
He wants the guy to leave the door open for him a little bit because he's scared at night.
Oh, heartbreaking. Frank, they're all dead. I got one more for you, Kirk. Kirk, I got one more for you.
Go ahead, Will.
I do a
do it as a Nicholson. If you
I do a great Al Pacino as Jimmy Hoffa from The Irishman.
Okay.
If you got it, a truck brought it to you. What we need is solidarity. Solidarity.
It's actually pretty good.
Solidarity. Solidarity.
We heard you, Will. Al, how do you do it subdued? Like the scene when he's with Joe Pesci. It was like, it's my, you know what I'm talking about, yeah. I love that scene.
It's my union, Frank.
I understand. It's
Very
not Frank.
simple.
It's not Frank, is it?
Not
De Niro's Frank.
Russell is, isn't his name Russell, Joe Pesci?
Russell Buffalino, but I was doing the part where after when
I'm talking about when he's in the scene with. You see, he says, I know it's your union, but this way you could step aside.
Yep. Well, they wouldn't dare. Oh, and then he goes, it's my union, Frank.
Right.
It's my union. It's very simple when you put it like that.
It's not terrible.
Chills, Mike, chills.
It's not bad. I want it to be worse.
That's good. Yeah.
Can I, just for the sake of posterity, can I try one more?
Sure. Yeah. Who are you going to do?
This is Chris Penn from Reservoir Dogs.
Chris Penn. From the late Chris Penn, the son, he plays Eddie's son in Reservoir Dogs. What's his name? Is it Nice Guy Eddie? Is that the
Nice
old guy?
Guy.
What's Chris Penn's name?
Nice Guy Eddie.
Oh.
The dad is Larry. No,
The actor's name is Lawrence.
Lawrence Tierney.
Tierney, yeah. Who was a terrible actor. Tarantino hated him in the movie. Didn't want that guy to play the part. Yeah.
His movie knowledge seems to be better than any candidate, which is good.
You think it's better than Mix or something?
It seems
it's better than Montantes who's never seen The Godfather.
Yeah, that was yeah.
So
Yes, that's who I'm basically.
What's the scene you're doing here?
This is the end scene during the stand.
Don't you shoot my fuck right, God.
Quit pointing that fucking gun at my dad.
It's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
What do you think the first movie I ever saw Chris Penn in was?
I don't know. I do not know.
Okay, well, the point is, I know you don't know, but okay, yeah. Footloose.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah, he plays Kevin Bacon's buddy in that movie, yeah.
Which one of these impressions did you do when you got the immigration job in that interview?
I just picture 3 Guatemalan people just trying to get in the country. And he's like,
Solidarity!
What are you doing?
Solidarity!
Like, we just want to eat.
Season 3. So when Steve left, the only person I could hire or should hire was Cullinane. Of course, famously, I said to Cullinane, "Do you have any young producers you're looking at, hungry for guys out there?" Cullinane said, "Absolutely. I'll get back to you tomorrow." Next day, he calls me and says, "I want the job." So I got the fuck over Jerry and hire Cullinane. And obviously, I've had my battles with Cullinane. He drives me crazy. But overall, Dave Cullinane did a great job as producer of the Kirk Minahan Show. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. He's part of the family forever. If he ever needs a job, if he ever needs anything, he knows it. I'm sure he's going to run away from it. He'll never use me as a reference.
No fucking way.
No chance. But he did a great job. And despite our battles, despite that screen in Plymouth, I am glad I hired you as producer a couple of years ago.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And I'm glad you're leaving.
It's mutual.
It's full circle. Again, it's mutual. Yeah. And you'll probably be producing by Wednesday. So there's no question. So great job, Cullinane. Always good to have Steve here. I want to thank Justin. I want to thank Julie. I want to thank all the people from Barstool who helped put this together.
Yep.
Great job, Nick and Steve, a bunch of people here. The guys, audio,
yep.
unbelievable.
Yep.
The guys are great. They came here, they busted their ass.
Ethan from the Saco Drive-In, fantastic.
Ethan from the Saco Drive-In, fantastic. The Minifans, as always. Let's hear those horns honk. Shut the fuck up, Steve. I know you guys. I know I say it all the time. I think about that ovation in Plymouth. You have no idea how much you guys mean to me. I'm dead serious. Yes, except for you. But the rest of you mean everything. Enough vamping. I am hiring for the Kirk Minahan Show 2 producers. One is Coleman. Oh, did I say Coleman? I'm just kidding. No, Cole, you got the job, Coleman. You got the job. Congratulations. Welcome to the family. Thank you. Let me just say, so Coleman's going to be the A producer. And this is not a knock on, you stay right there, Coleman. What the fuck? Go, get the fuck out of here. Fucking figure it out, stupid. Jesus fucking, all I want is some goddamn fucking consistency around here. Jesus. What do I even do this anymore for? What do I do this? Just fucking forget. I'm leaving. I'm doing a 9-minute show. I'm fucking out of here.
2 weeks off.
Yeah, I'm taking 2 weeks off. I'm so sad. My dad didn't love me. Anyway, great job, Coleman. John from Scranton, Montante, great efforts. It is not John from Scranton absolutely deserved this job. To be clear, like I'm not saying that Coleman didn't. John from Scranton did everything to get the job, but. Coleman's just younger. It's not John from Scranton's fault. He's from Scranton.
I can't say young. It's age discrimination.
I can't say young?
No.
He is younger.
No.
And the jeans. I gave the jeans were bad. The jeans. I know it was an homage to Portnoy with the skinny jeans, but I couldn't do it. But you did a great job. I will recommend you. You're part of this family now. No question. Montante, same thing. No question. Will, you fucked up. I mean, that video is unbelievable. The song tonight, you fucked up. You didn't do enough. You're out. So it comes down to, for the second position, Andrew, Augustus, and Mick. Can you believe this? Can you fucking believe this? Can you fucking believe I'm doing this?
You are one sick son of a bitch.
I need, for my entire career, I have needed somebody in the room that I can beat up, who's just stupid. And these two both qualify. They have no real skill. Like, John's a skilled guy. Montante's going to be on the show all the time. I mean, Montante can come on whenever he wants, right? Oh, Montante looks sad. I think he might cry. Are you going to cry, Mike?
I was nervous about this.
If you actually cry, you'll get the job. I can't cry in command. You can't cry in command, though. You can't get the jab, you can't cry in command. Okay. Well, sure. Oh, yeah, that's true. Would Jennifer Lopez die in Jersey Girls? Yeah. Gus and Mick, please walk forward and stand in front of the television. Go. Yep, right there. Cullinane, true or false? 3 minutes ago, I turned to you and told you I was going to hire Coleman.
Yeah.
And I said to you, who should I hire, Mick or Augustus? And you said, that's a tough decision. True or false?
True. And you're about to make it on the spot right now, aren't you?
I'll just say this, okay? I'm about to shock the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Gus, did you ever think you were going to get this job?
No. Not after the... Yes. No?
Why is it not working, Gus? You're ruining the big moment.
Oh, no. I gotta take it off. Make sure it's on.
Holy shit.
Oh, there's a backup here. Oh, it should be on.
Strong start. Strong start. I'm about to make a decision that's going to shock the world. You're pushing the wrong button. Put it up. Take it easy. Shut up, Steve. Right? This one, right? Yeah.
That's good. That was tight enough.
Gus, did you ever think you'd get this job? No. The second producer for my show is Andrew Augustus.
Unbelievable.
But I like these guys. We had a lot of fun yesterday. But I mean, before we get to everything involving Mike and the show and everything, I mean, the real story of the day, what basically went viral, was Augustus's bedroom, which I told you was going to look like that. Did you clean it up or no?
Yes. Okay. It took about 20 minutes because it was mainly clothes and sheets.
What was that teddy bear doing?
It was just hanging out there.
But it was like stuck to the TV.
Enjoying the scene.
It was holding the TV up for me.
Does that seem like a practical, foolproof, like long-term plan for that television?
Oh, it's obviously hanging on the wall.
But why is the teddy bear there? It's like jammed into the TV.
It's leaning up against it. It was a bad angle for that teddy bear.
I have a lot of questions about this. Have you cleaned your bathrooms yet?
Yes, that gets cleaned like every 3 days, 4 days.
I don't believe you. Like, but you guys are hoarders.
It's so
But you are hoarders.
I would say no.
Did you see it, Mike? Were you able to see it?
No. You're asking your employee, why was the teddy bear there on his second day?
I mean, that would. Did you go last night, Coleman, to the bowling or no?
No, I didn't.
You had videos from people there. There were Minifans at the bowling event.
It's unbelievable.
I can't believe I didn't know Collins Bowldrum is that kind of place. I should have known.
You should know it's duck pin.
I didn't know that. It makes sense now because it's a weird.
That's the one in Billerica, right?
Yeah. The pins are weird. The place looks like just like it did in 1982.
They have a very small one in North Chelmsford, but I've not. It's like literally two or three lanes. They have Vinyl Square there.
Yeah,
It's Tequilas.
it's
It's still there. We have not gone because. Lita Lanes, it's different. It's Candlepin, but Lita Lanes is an absolute Cadillac.
Why do you have a long sleeve shirt on? It's like 85 degrees today.
I just grabbed it out.
Okay, anyway. How'd it go, Gus?
It went well.
How was my boy?
Oh, Trung is a star.
Trung was bringing it last night. Did you see Trung?
I saw Trung.
Trung's a star.
I don't think he's 40 or 50. Can I just say that?
I think he was. Is it hard for him when he sees people he fought against in Vietnam? Or no? Does he have flashbacks?
No, I've learned he is of Korean descent.
Descent.
And he's first generation. And he came from Korea. Yeah.
Okay.
See his teammates coming together now. This is nice.
Gus, as I could tell, I saw there's a million videos last night. A bunch of Minifans were there. That's very nice. I told Coleman we're going to do a live show from one of the matches. Is that allowed, Gus? Or
yeah.
No?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to get in the way of anybody. So we'll do a show from there. Would you prefer regular season?
It doesn't matter.
Well, I don't want to get in the way.
I mean,
not
right
sure
now,
they're a postseason team.
I don't think we're a postseason team right now.
Did you win last night?
We only won 1 point out of the 4. And it's all because of Trung.
Trung had a big night, huh?
Just the first game.
What's your coach? I saw you seem very hands-on as a captain.
Yeah, you got to give the guys a pump-up speech.
What do you say to Trung before a frame?
It depends on what he does the last
What
frame.
were you saying in the videos?
In the video, he had just missed the spare, and then he got the next one for the 1-pinner for the 10. I told him, hey, you can do this. You just got to do it 1 ball earlier. That's all. And then
that's helpful.
It was not helpful because after that, it kind of went downhill.
But you had one good game I saw, right?
Yeah, the last one.
Would you bowl?
120.
Is that a career high or no?
No, my career high is like 160.
Oh, well, Jesus. That's pretty impressive. Huh.
Healthy debate as a coach of the team. Was the dress a distraction?
Definitely. I think it affected my warm-ups for sure.
Did it? Okay. Yeah, okay. But you didn't keep it out for long, right?
No, it was only for warm-ups.
Okay.
Was the team okay with the extra attention they got last night?
How did the Trunkster feel about people cheering for him?
He loved it.
What is he? He seems like a very quiet guy.
Very quiet guy.
Okay. What does he do for a living?
He works down in Rhode Island for the state.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Is Trunk going to be open to when we do the live show? Will he be playful?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I got his number.
You have his number?
I have his number.
Okay.
Is the Trung on Twitter the real Trung? Or
Yep. I guess it seems a little offensive. Not
Trung
to
the
me.
bowler?
Where could I have heard this when I was driving around back in the day, Coleman? BC game.
WZBC.
What was the signal?
Was 93.5?
FM?
Wasn't that close to
or
90? No.
Sorry,
I don't think so.
Drawing a blank on it. It was 90.
Well, we'll get to Bob that mystery. Let's play the sound first.
Yeah. 90.3.
90, that sounds more accurate.
Yep. Here it is.
This beat Mother Night in the ratings, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Coleman liked that one. Go ahead.
Bailey currently in the backfield here.
So that's Aiden.
We know
Second
how
and
it
12. A fake to Bailey, and Jerkovic's lining up a deep ball
Whoa.
for Flowers.
Whoa.
He's got him.
Whoa.
Flowers on the run. The 20, the 10, 5. Zay Flowers touchdown.
And just like that, quick work for Phil Jerk. There was no doubt that Zay Flowers was going to get that ball. He had all the space in the world.
What analysis this is.
Looking almost It's like a Jerry Judy on that one.
Ooh,
And he
like a
was gone to make
Jew?
the ball end.
What is that?
Jerry Judy.
Jerry Judy. Look like a little Jewy?
What he saying? He looks like a goddamn Jew. Jerry Jubin. Zay Flowers is wide fucking open.
I brought that mic in for Gus too.
I'm sorry. Back to this riveting one-on-one conversation. And I don't want to dislike John from Scranton, but like, go ahead.
Oh, all right.
We'll just talk about you.
Well, let's wait. Let's just take a. Let's hold on for 1 second.
Okay.
Hold on one second. Let's put the brakes on this madness, man. Okay?
Well, I'll tell you what's good about John from Scranton, though, is he'll have a good time making fun of this, I think.
Oh, good. I was concerned.
Well, I'm saying he won't be. I don't think. Like,
you jump off a bridge for all I care. What the fuck do I care? Great, Mike. Thanks. We continue the segment now, Coleman, because Mike thinks John from Scranton will be okay with it.
I'm saying he can come off.
What show do you think this is?
He can come off
Think this is one a
douchey
week?
here, but I'm saying I think that's a positive quality about him. Is all I'm saying.
Great. What other positive qualities do you want to list about this man? I just said he's a good guy.
He did a good intro for the.
Yes. Yeah, I like him. He's a nice guy. This is fucking makes me. This stuff makes me nuts.
Thought it was worth mentioning.
Great. Okay. Wonderful. You should be on one a week.
Hey, anytime. Anything to promote the pod.
It's not a weekly podcast at all, though.
What?
What do you mean? That's a good what right there.
Their last episode was
Stunned disbelief.
their last episode was October 13th with John, and then the last episode before that was August 11th.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Just random weeks.
Then
Just saying what a week
August
it was. It's like quantum week.
Well,
What
then
a quarter.
They had two within the same week.
Who they have on?
August 11th was John Howe, and then August 8th was Amber Viola and Chelsea Schaff.
They had Amber Viola. Okay,
What
good.
a week.
And then you have to jump to
That was a good week.
That's a good point.
week.
jump to July 12th, then June 20th.
Well, anybody can do every week if it's what a week.
Do they
That's
do they address the break?
No.
Hey, I know it's been 2 months.
But what a week it was. All right, so go ahead. Back to this idiot. Both two
First, I want to
idiots.
show John my clip that I made, my ad.
You want to? You could play one of my clips. I think it's on the internet. It is basically 3 minutes of awesome Vikings clips that I just.
I think it's on the internet because I put it there. I'm telling you to go find
maybe
it.
find the internet. Go ahead.
You want to? You could play one of my. Then
I'm just trying to move it up a little.
favorite fucking chocolate milk brand. You know what I mean? So it was, no matter how well qualified you were, it actually made you worse and worse for the job because it was less to make fun of you for and shit. So by the end of this producer search, like,
so we're back to hiring the person, not like filling the job.
this is different because I can't.
What is he getting, like,
look-
philosophical? Like,
Yeah. Like, no shit, dummy. I'm not going to hire a drip like you.
was he hiring John from Scranton, or was he hiring the man that John from Scranton
Fry.
represents?
John from Scranton keeps saying, like, yeah, I'm working for Barstool. I'm working for. He's like almost embarrassed about the show. Did you notice that?
I didn't realize he was as big of a Barstool fan as he talked about
well, so
during
that,
the show.
that was the controversy with them.
It's true.
Was they were
he used us
Barstool
for
guys.
Of course, we know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Like, I don't.
But he's a fan of the show, I think, at this point.
All right, Mike. Okay. What the fuck?
What? Why are you so
It's like the Justin thing all over again. Jesus. I expect Colleen to run in here and defend him, too.
You know, I can't win. I defend these guys, or I shit on them, and either way, I'm an asshole. I was too mean to Cullinane. I tried to bring a little perspective to this argument.
You know what, Kirk? I think he's a big fan of yours as well.
All right, fine. Let's hear more. Let's hear more of this lying prick.
There you go. Jesus God. He's fucking lawyer.
All right, fine.
Jesus God. Go ahead.
At this situation and say Kirk was like wrong at who he picked because I don't have the talent.
So lay the land here. So for people who don't know what the Barstool thing.
So I did
Hold
a
on.
producer.
Oh, hold on. It's really more that I hate this fucking guy.
Yeah.
I hate him. Once I'll let Mike defend him. Go ahead.
I like that too, where I'm sure I've done that, where you kind of pretend John, there's a lot of people listening to this. If you wouldn't mind. I know YouTube claims it's 104 people, but
tell me about this Barstool thing. What's going on here? Go ahead.
Search.
Barstool Sports is a
basically
website?
like
Is that right?
American Idol of a producer job for a guy named Kirk Minahan, who was a Boston radio guy. Talks about him a little, but he went to Barstool, had a producer for 2
Imagine
years.
knowing who John from Scranton was and not knowing what Barstool Sports is.
Or me.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'm telling you, John's like embarrassed of me in this, which is what I really hate. Did you notice that, Gus, or no?
It just, the fact that he would rarely say,
Right,
try
he
out
kept
for the
saying,
Kirk
yeah,
Minahan show
yeah.
is Barstool,
Oh,
Barstool, Barstool.
You're never going to get the job at Barstool ever. Trust me, I tell you, after this clip, I'll make sure of that. It was never going to happen anyway, but now you'll never get it.
What if he produces at a theater near me?
That's different. And, Mike, I do like the guy, but this is...
Thank you.
This is aggravating to me. I hate when people are embarrassed about the shit.
All right. Well, I haven't heard a lot of this, so I'll have to hear more.
Go ahead.
That guy left, kind of went on a fucking America tour. On
Talking
an
about
RV,
Steve.
and
That sounds lovely.
What?
Dude,
Is he?
Coleman's listening to the show.
Steve's
my producer currently.
And then right here, where he's talking about the guy who got fired in August, that's Dave Coleman. Just so you guys have a little...
No, he wasn't fired, but yeah, that's a different conversation. Go ahead.
Okay. This is one of my favorite things about doing all this stuff is dealing with people from New England who don't...
Oh, hold on. This is why I sometimes don't like John. This whole thing right here. Stuff like this from like, who do you think you are? Go ahead.
Stand us. Like...
Us Southerners.
No, and I literally had someone say we were not only from the South, they called where we were from out west. And I was like, I'm from Scranton. And then I would thought I was in
Wait,
Maine.
Scranton's a real place?
Yeah, these New Englanders don't understand. You're so mysterious.
Where are you from, time traveler?
Yeah, you're a fucking moron, drug addict, shithead. Like, oh, yeah, we don't understand you because you're so creative. Like, you do a cartoon and Viking people. Like, you're a nice guy. Like, what the fuck?
Pennsylvania? Is that where Santa's from?
Right. Yeah, Mike thinks that's out west. That's it. Nobody else thinks that. He's got his shit together right now. Hello.
Is it me?
I think so. I think so.
Talking to you?
I think so.
So there was a tragedy in Lewiston this weekend.
Go ahead. We
Much
know.
worse, having to listen to Cullinane.
What's that? Where are you going with this? Wait, what's the
Is this
punchline?
Steve, by the way?
Steve who?
Is this Steve Robinson?
Yeah, this is Steve. I fucking hate having to listen to Dave Cullinane on the Kirk Minahan show. This is an atrocity.
What is wrong with you?
Like
What?
the worst
Is
thing
it?
that happened to people in America.
Is this actually Steve or no?
I think it is.
Yes, this is actually Steve.
What is your issue with Dave?
I was complimentary of Steve.
What is your issue with Dave?
He's horrendous. Fucking making fun of me at the Kirk Minahan show in Saco.
That was a quick call.
4 seconds ago.
Psychopath.
Outrageous. The guy fucking sucks. And I've endorsed him for so many jobs.
That's true.
He's
Oh my
gotten
God.
and then lost or given up.
What are you so triggered about?
What's happening?
That's the weirdest call of all time.
He's building up Thursday.
Do not hang up on him. I'll say that.
I can't believe the call's not about me, by the way.
He must have been terrible today. Was yours Keith Morrison joke earlier? Forget Dave. Jesus.
I don't even know what's happening.
You're in on Thursday, though, right?
I am, yeah.
Get some sleep.
He's tired, I think.
Yeah, he's tired. It's
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
That's true. Get your shit together.
Oh, no, I'm not. I've gotten plenty of sleep. I still fucking hate you, Dave.
Jesus.
I'm fine with that.
You don't. You don't. You
You're bad
don't.
and you're awful.
You don't hate Dave. You don't hate Dave. That's not true.
I hate the fact that Dave is in the studio right now because of what it says about how you're feeling.
Me? Are you drunk, Steve?
Yeah.
What do you mean how
No.
I'm feeling? What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm hammered.
Did he call the regular line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean how I'm feeling? What do you mean?
I saw this. I saw this when you brought in Chris Clemmer.
This isn't Steve, is it?
This is not Steve.
This is not
Steve.
Screenshot the number, please.
I have the number, so I'll
he
DM
said
it.
207 too, didn't he?
It is a 207 number.
1 second.
Last on air in 2021.
Prove it's you, Steve.
Kirk, why are you calling me?
I am calling.
Saco Police didn't do the best job with this Lewiston story, but they need to do a wellness check right now.
Steve, where are you right now? We can help you.
I'm at home.
I'm excited for Thursday's show.
Can I come in? I'll produce.
What do you mean? I'm sorry, with Clemmer, what are you saying?
there are moments where you bring in low talent dummies.
Sure.
Like Chris Clemson.
Yeah. But
or
meaning
Dave Cullinane.
Meaning what though? I mean, that's kind of the fabric of the show is stupid people. I mean, Mike's here.
Does he like me now? What's happening? Does he respect me?
He does. He likes you, Mike. No one respects you.
Okay, good.
I would say Mike is actually the smartest person in the studio right now.
Smarter than me, you're saying?
No, sorry. The second story.
Okay.
Excluding you.
Okay. Jesus, I was gonna say that would be. Jeez, I mean, are you okay?
I was very complimentary early in the show.
I've never heard you like
this. Is unusual.
I've heard you weird. I've heard you upset. I've heard you down. I've never heard you like this, where you sound almost like even more insane,
zooted in some way.
Yeah. What's going on?
I mean, it's been a tough 72 hours.
Sure, that's true. But we're gonna work on that though, right? You and I.
You're not in a hot tub, are you?
But
what was that, Mike?
All right, we'll see you Thursday. Goodbye. I don't even understand what just happened. That might be the weirdest call in show history. All right. Let's see. I don't even know what's going on in this room.
Happy birthday, Kirk. Holy shit. 50
birthday,
years
Thank
old.
you, Ryan. It's been a
Happy
while.
Birthday.
Yep, that's right. For the next 700 plus days, I'll be 50 years old. Until I've decided I'll be 50 for the next 2 years, and then I'll just be 52 for 2 years, and 54, and it'll make my life be. I'm not going to.
Four, not on the list. Mike Zimmer.
Okay. That's not even. I can't even hear Rico there. Do you have isolated 30?
He's literally
Did
off.
you isolate 30-second sound of it anytime, Gus? Yes or no? Pause it.
It's the Packers.
Well, why are you jumping? Why are you fast? Pause it.
Because
Did you isolate any 30-second clips?
Yes.
Then why are you fast forwarding around the video?
Because that's what I pulled it from, so that way there's the visual side of it.
Why don't you? What? I don't care. I don't give a fuck about the fucking visual side of it. I don't care. I don't care about the stupid fucking TV at all. The TV means nothing to me. Nothing to me. Nothing. It's a fucking podcast.
There goes that TV.
What the fuck? I don't care. I don't care if the people watching on YouTube can fucking see anything. It's a fucking podcast. Get the 30-second fucking clip. Do you have it?
Right here.
What is it? 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 What is it?
It's you and Rico.
But why did you have it before?
Because I went to the wrong time slot.
You're fast forwarding through the fucking goddamn thing.
This is the middle of the.
Forget it. I don't care. So Quiggs is done, and Megan making money's on our team now. Great. What's next?
Oh,
great. If you play that sound, I'll fucking go and I'll cut your fucking head off. What else?
Steve from Gloucester. This
I don't care about that. What else?
You shouldn't have mentioned it.
What
there.
else?
No, I'll never talk about it.
What else?
We have Mean Girls.
I don't care. What else?
We have.
I don't care. I mean, this is not that fucking hard. It's your fucking job. The fuck else are you doing? I mean, really, what the fuck?
I was cutting the clips from yesterday.
Well, where is it?
I had it up, and then you told me to get rid of it.
That's not what you played me. You fast forward. You went back and forth. Right?
Right.
So why didn't you? When I said the first clip you play is Rico talking. He sounds fine. The second clip, there's no sound of Rico at all. So, like when you build something up and tell a story on a podcast, right? The sound should be. I'm going to try to teach you here. The sound should accompany or sort of help move forward that situation. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So then why'd you fuck it up?
Because I went to the wrong spot.
What spot? If you say that again, you're fired.
I am putting.
If you say the word spot again in this episode, you're fired. Do you understand?
I understand.
You understand what?
That if I say a certain word that begins with S and ends with T, yes.
You're fired. I'm not joking around.
I know.
I'm not joking around.
I know.
Okay, you fucking suck at your job, so fucking figure it out. What else?
Oh,
well, I mean, it's just fucking easy. Like, so you set something up. You know, we have tons of social media reaction to it last night. You want to play this sound? Was that your TV I just broke, Gus?
No, that wasn't mine.
Whose is it?
Coleman's.
It's mine, but
no, I'll pay you for it.
No, don't even worry about it.
Whatever the money is.
Well worth it.
It's on the house.
No. Is that the one you played with in your apartment?
That was the original one. I got the bigger one now.
You're rich. I don't
care.
I have no fucking Mike, I have no patience for this
Where is the TV? Is it I could see the TV before, and now I can't.
Don't worry about it.
What the hell happened to it?
That's okay.
When you build something up, last night there's all this attention, all this stuff. You come in today, you set it up. And then Gus doesn't, like, you just want a clip. Like, okay, here's the 30 seconds where Rico sounds awful. And then he just goes to the middle of the thing and then just jumps ahead. Coleman, am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Did you have specific timestamps?
We did have timestamps.
So why wouldn't you then?
It just started in the middle there.
What started in the middle there?
Like I looked at his screen. He was like in the middle of like a random.
What's I'm saying?
There.
Because the worst sound, there was sound I got of bad sound in the middle was during the bonus round.
But why didn't you have that cut in the 30-second clip?
Because I did everything off the YouTube, just timestamped off the YouTube.
But can't you just can't you get the cut off that? I mean, we play cuts from YouTube all the time.
That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get to the point in the time to play the sound. I'm trying to get to the specific area.
I know, but why? I'm going to fucking lose my goddamn fucking... I'm the angriest I've ever been in my life right now. Why can't you just, like last night, cut that into a 30-second spot?
I did, but
Where is it?
I have it up.
Then why didn't you play it before?
Because I went to the wrong spot.
Okay, you're fired.
Oh, no. Damn it. Fuck. I went to the wrong area.
No, if you're a man of your word, which I've heard you're not.
No, you're fired. What? You're fired. I'm not kidding. Good luck, buddy. What do you want me to say?
Staying out.
Huh?
I got the area.
No, you're fired. Did I not make it clear?
No, you made it clear.
Okay, good luck with everything. See ya, pal. Like, I don't want me to say.
Sticking through.
I'm not kidding. You're fired. Please leave. Thank you.
Should he leave
Go
now?
home.
I don't know what's the best for him to do.
I'm going to hold out.
No, I'm asking you to leave my studio that I pay for, please. You're fired. Thank you. Leave. I am telling you to leave. I'll call the police. I don't care. Like, I'm not
don't
kidding.
do that.
I'm not kidding.
Coleman will get all up there.
Apologies for saying that.
Gus,
word.
I'm not kidding. You're fired. Get out of my...
I'm trying to explain.
I set rules and you broke them. Thank you. You're fired. Now leave.
Stay. I got to help him out.
Gus, I'm telling you to leave the studio. I'm not kidding. I'll call the police.
Okay, fine.
It's an interesting play.
Thank you. Goodbye. Good luck.
You gotta stay. I got all my stuff hooked up. It's for the.
We'll come back later.
Load up for Coleman and stuff.
Gus, I just fired you. Leave. Get out of here. Please leave.
I don't want to.
Okay, but you're fired. Get out. I'm not kidding. Mike can laugh all he wants. You're fired.
I don't want to is a funny answer.
You're fired. Gus, get the fuck out of here. Are you a psychopath? Leave.
No, I'm not a psychopath.
Leave.
I'm trying to defend myself.
There's no defense. You're fired. You're fired. You're not the producer of the show anymore. Goodbye. Like, what am I supposed to say?
Wow.
What? I mean, what am I supposed to say?
This is quite a start to the program.
Am I wrong? Well, I said to him, and then he broke. Those are the rules.
That's fair.
Yeah. Is he leaving, Coleman?
I don't know. He's still kind of...
Okay, you can tell him to leave, please.
Gus, you
I got to pack up all my stuff.
Okay, pack it up and leave. Thank you.
Well, Kurt, can I at least...
No, you may not.
Why not? Why?
Because you don't have a job here anymore. You're welcome to come in anytime you'd like and sit there and hang out, but you don't have a job here anymore. Thank you. Thank you. I asked you to do one job, you didn't do it. No, you didn't. Then I asked you to do something else, and you didn't do that. So now you're gone. Please stop. Now you're aggravating me. Thank you. You did a great job for 2 weeks. Now leave. Goodbye. What am I supposed to say?
What a run.
Am I wrong? Somebody can tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, Steve from Gloucester pulling the puppet strings here on this bus. Got in your head.
I got no patience for this stuff.
I kind of want to wait till he's gone to ask this question, but
what's that?
Is there any chance?
No.
I believe that he's fired.
Yes.
There won't be. He's back tomorrow by any chance. You know what I mean?
I don't think so.
If you ruminate throughout the day.
Oh, that's like that to me is as unacceptable. That cut thing right there is the Quigley thing, Quiggs thing. I love Quiggs and I like Gus, but like there has to be at some point. Like I'm trying to be, I know I can be temperamental. God knows.
Sure.
But like that's producer 101.
That was bad, but there's been times where Dave's like, plays the wrong clip for a second.
I have two producers now.
Right.
If Dave we couldn't do the show, I would just left. I'm trying to leave. Be mature here. I only broke one TV and I fired one guy.
Was there
two guys? I fired Quiggs and I fired Gus.
Was this in your mind at all already? Were you getting sick of Gus?
No.
That's where it seems extreme.
No,
that doesn't seem like enough of a fuck up.
I said to him, if you say that word, you're fired.
That
and
part I
said
understand.
It.
That part I understand.
It took 30 seconds later. Is he leaving it, Coleman?
No, he's still sticking through.
Is he refusing to leave?
I don't know.
Well, I'm sure Justin's on his way.
I mean, we can call the Watertown police up. It's 9:56. He has till 10 o'clock. We're calling the Watertown police to have him removed. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm not kidding. You guys can laugh all you want. Like I take this. You guys.
You understand why I'm not insulting you.
What'd you say, Gus? What'd he say?
I didn't hear.
I'm making sure the stream's staying up.
Who cares? I don't care if the stream stays up.
It's not your job anymore, pal.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, why don't you go over to Dunkin' Donuts and make a fucking frappuccino? It's the same thing. It's not your job. Now I'm annoyed. I'm just annoyed.
Turn in your romp him and leave.
It's just... I don't understand this.
It's a lengthy exit.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. Yeah, what's he doing, Coleman?
He's by the computer on the side.
Is he leaving? Is he making a motion to?
Yeah, kind of. He's gathering things.
Oh, okay.
It's 9:56. I mean, again, we get...
It's been a long minute.
We got 4 minutes here. I got no... Careful. These people are going to like this one. Am I wrong, Coleman?
He was trying there, but he started out on the wrong spot.
You fucking with me, Coleman?
No.
Okay. All right.
Never.
I'm going to have to upload the show.
What are you laughing at, titty boy? Also, Mike's laughing, asshole.
Which one of us is titty boy?
Exactly.
I don't know who you're looking at.
Titty and the boys with a Z. Gus laughing in the background.
Get the hell out of here, pal.
Big day for Mick.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, good. Now we get another producer.
People coming every day trying for the job.
I like the idea of that.
I don't.
This is also fresh.
Should I fire him, Mike? Yes or no? I'm gonna put you on the spot. Should I fire him? Yes or no?
I don't think so. No, I would say
Coleman. Should I fire him? Oh, wow.
No.
All right.
He's trying.
Fine. I'll give him one more chance. What do you think of that, Mike? We'll start wherever you guys want to go.
I think let's start with Toucher and Rich and just that whole situation. Updates there.
Are there updates?
Well,
Gus thinks he has breaking news.
Yeah.
I have a DM showing an 8 a.m. meeting with one Mike Manansky in Waltham.
What?
Oh, you don't know? You don't know this?
What are you fucking talking about?
I'm telling you, he's getting duped.
Maybe Gus is getting
I could
fooled.
be getting duped, but Manansky's apparently could be interviewing for the replacement job with Toucher.
Are you fucking stupid?
Kirk's desk
Yes.
said it to him.
You think 98.5 would hire Mutt to do what?
I don't know if they would hire him, but they could
Interview
interview
Rich.
him.
You know if they would hire him?
I mean,
Interview him for what? Just like a smoke screen to throw everybody off? Like what?
Help me out.
What does that mean?
That it could be. Sometimes you bring in guys, when you have a big actor. Mm-hmm. You bring in a sort of a lesser guy that they could pay less money to be like, we could give him like $40,000 a year.
But why would they do that?
I don't know.
Why would they hire him?
Even though Mutt says he's a social media influencer, that's what he said the last time he was
He's
on.
right. He's right about that. That's true.
It would be a smart move for them to hire him. We'd all listen, even though
He fucking stinks on the air.
Regardless,
he's bombed in the mornings. He's bombed at night.
Chill.
Yeah, I mean, he's bombed. He's bombed at middays. Like, there's no.
But could he? I don't know enough about Toucher. Could he bring some life out of Mutt?
He could bring down 98.5. Like, things are fine.
the blood alcohol content of that.
Yeah, oh
that
my
studio
God.
would be through the roof.
Christ.
How confident is Gus that he's not being duped?
Who sent you the message?
Oh, it was Booby Watcher. So it's
are you kidding me?
When I said
with the fans of this show, I'm not,
Hold on. Is it spelled traditionally or not?
Yeah, BOOBY.
Not IE.
Not IE.
And it's Watcher regular spell.
Yes.
Oh, I think there might be something to that.
When we asked him, he said, "I won't reveal my sources." I said, "Anyone I know?" He goes,
"Probably not."
Probably not.
But you don't know that. You might have met Booby Watcher.
I'm a Booby Watcher guy.
Give us the Booby Watcher rundown. What's the follower count?
Yeah,
what's
who
the
is
credentials?
Get Booby Watcher on.
What made you believe this?
Get Booby Watcher on, please. See if he wants to join us with his story.
I feel like it's an offshoot of Boner Salad.
Could be.
Booby Watcher and Boner Salad Hour.
What do we? So in the 8 a.m. interview with who, Andrew?
Sorry I brought it up, frankly.
It's just a...
I'm glad you did.
No, I don't mind it.
All it was a picture of calendars, and it has the address up in Waltham, and it says Mike Manansky, formerly WEEI replacement meeting.
Do you think they'd book it like that?
Are you fucking stupid?
Yes, I'm fucking stupid.
Seriously, are you fucking brain dead?
Just
like what?
Yeah, and it's a picture of Rich Chernleib with X's through his eyes.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Is it just like an iPhone calendar
What the fuck
too?
is wrong with you?
It wasn't. No, it was Outlook.
I really thought like
send me what it looks like, please.
Zolak messaged him or something.
The way he hyped it up.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to reveal the sources. Booby
replacement meeting. Hello, welcome to the replacement meeting. Have a seat.
They're formerly at WEI.
You never know.
No, I know. They are not hiring Mutt to go in the morning.
Certainly do now.
I don't think it's Mutt, but he's like, they beat him by 20. Like, why would they want to bring him there? It doesn't make any sense. They have guys in house.
Unless they're trying to save.
There you go. Just sent it.
Shit ton of money
after the link.
You're not going to save money. They're going to hire the new guy in the house. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it would be Hardy probably, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Which is kind of a slap in the face to Wallach, no?
Wallach stinks.
That he's not. Oh, I'm sure he does, but I'm just saying.
It literally says
that would be the natural.
It actually says replacement meeting. Mike Manansky parentheses formerly WEI end parentheses.
Is that just a screenshot of the date, like not the whole calendar? He did that so you couldn't see his like work.
He fooled you.
This is all I had. This is all I had.
No shit, it's all you had.
This isn't a source.
It could have been interesting. I don't know. He's coming in this week. We can ask him.
Who's coming in this week?
Is it coming
Booby
in
Watch?
This week? No.
Get Booby Watch.
Booby Watch in here.
Patrick Ford made the joke like, "Oh, Kirk's desk sent him this." That would be more credible.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Is it at Booby Watch?
Yeah.
At BOOBY Watch?
It is at Booby,
like a porn account?
Booby Watching.
Oh, okay.
Booby Watching.
So it's an active.
Oh, it's 1-0. I'm wrong. I'm an idiot. I just saw
one following, 0 followers.
What an asshole that you made me.
Are you fucking brain dead? Seriously?
Yes, I am.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I saw that. I saw it this morning, and I was like, "Oh, this is a nice thing to throw in."
You've ruined my otherwise sterling reputation on this program.
What the hell? I'm sorry, Mike.
I've never had a Subway cookie.
No.
I get them soft.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Harry likes them.
I think they're good. I
I
can't
went to
remember.
a Subway in the Caymans once.
Oh, of course you did.
Fantastic.
Butler.
Hello, I'm sorry. Is this Subway?
It is.
Hi, 2 questions. Do you serve breakfast there?
We do not no more. Mm-mm.
Okay. And is in the pronunciation, because I'm trying to figure this out just for a book I'm writing, is it Italian herb and cheese or Italian herbs and cheese?
Honestly, there's debate about it. I just call it herb.
See, there's a debate about it, right? Who am I speaking to?
Samantha.
Samantha. This is Kirk Minahan, the Kirk Minahan Show, Barstool Sports Podcast. So this is debate. This is the debate we've been having. I've been having with some of my listeners who have been dumping on me. Nobody knows, right?
No, I've even had customers asking the same thing. I'm like, I don't really know. I just
See?
say herb.
Well, someone must know.
Well, thank you, Samantha. Okay, have a very nice day.
No problem.
All right.
You too.
Okay.
Now,
Wait a minute.
ESPN
Hold on. 4 minutes ago, Justin Trudeau.
I know what this is.
Wait a minute. Call Justin quick.
Yeah. Officially today, the Barstool Sportsbook app is dead, I believe. It's now ESPN.
Wait a minute. Hold on. 4 minutes ago, Justin Trudeau.
I know what this is.
Wait a minute. Call Justin quick.
Yeah.
Is this real?
I'm the only one that's been tipped off to this.
Why did you going to tell us this?
I was going to wait for it to happen.
Hi, it's Justin.
He is currently, according to his tweet, take a picture of Subway, is going to meet Sam right now.
No way. Justin's calling back.
Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, I need you at the studio right now. Things are fucked up here.
Oh, I got bad news.
Is Sam working?
No, Sam is actually part-time at Subway. She currently works at the hospital.
Are you going there now?
He has all the background.
I already went in and I took a video. It's uploading. I was going to live stream it, but the internet uploaded terrible here, so I have to upload it.
So what do you do now that she's not working there?
Well, as I told the person at the time, basketball.
I mean, Sam, I would think that, what, do we know what hospital?
I would assume the local.
Yeah.
You ever see Delaware House?
Okay. Does this feel like a miss or no?
I think there's a couple laughs in the video.
How long did it take you to get there?
Was it worth driving to my grandmother's house at 10 o'clock last night, leaving her house at 5 o'clock in the morning, go all the way here? Probably not.
It's a nice bridge, though, isn't it?
Oh, it's a beautiful drive.
That is a great bridge. Yeah. So now you're just going to turn around.
Yep.
Is Sam working tomorrow?
They said she worked Saturday. So.
Okay. Well, you should probably
hang down there.
You should probably get back down there for that then.
Yeah, I don't know. This person seemed really. The person who was working was an older woman. She was not taking my jokes.
Oh, okay.
I think she might have texted Sam.
He's better with a younger crowd.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. All right, Justin.
Hey, grab me an Italian BMT, 12 inches.
Good job.
It's tumbleweeds.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? Awesome. Are you Sam?
Are you Sam? Jesus, that's an aggressive way to get
Jesus. Is she off today?
Are you Sam?
She doesn't work here anymore? Oh, yeah, no, she worked yesterday.
The creepiest possible thing. Oh, no, I know.
I know she worked yesterday.
I don't know who she is, but I know she worked
Justin
yesterday.
add that music?
No, this is all the background.
This is the subway music.
Yeah.
Can we play that or no?
I mean,
that's allowed.
Yeah,
that's
a
good. I don't know. Go ahead.
Nice. Oh, Oh, nice. I knew.
The song is incredibly fitting.
Like 10 years.
What is? I can't hear it.
Making my way downtown.
And now he's homebound.
So. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. That's fun. Oh, I drove all the way from Boston to see her.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
He gives a look to the camera as he says that, too.
What a creep.
Fucking idiot. He should be arrested just for being that fucking dumb.
Just to see her.
Fucking John Wilkes Booth? What is he doing?
I wonder, this woman probably texted Sam.
Oh, for sure.
What is running through Sam's head right now?
I mean, terrified. For honestly, all kidding, because I only know this woman's gone through stuff in her life. I have no idea. Maybe she had a stalker. Think about this for women. She's on the show. We're fucking around for 30 seconds. You have some psycho drive down from Boston to go see her. Then you have the pervert who's like, yeah, I think she's hot.
Like, she's like, oh, God, Greg is back.
Yeah, right, yeah. I thought he was in prison. You got Montante be like, geez, I wonder if she's got big tits.
Oh, I've never said that about a woman. There's got to be a coworker there who was able to connect the dots.
What if the shifts didn't even what if the shifts didn't even coordinate?
There's got to be someone who's there yesterday. Remember the second time you called back, there was a crowd around.
You think there's like a subway ombudsman?
Hold on.
She has no. This is not a crazy.
Mike,
thought.
there was a crowd. Okay, there was a crowd.
The second time you called back.
The second time.
Mike, there was a crowd.
Fuck you laughing at Augustus. You know I'm right.
There was at least 50 people.
He's angry.
I am. What do you guys? How do you not get what I'm saying?
No, I'm right.
There's someone there who's like, hey, that big kid with the red hair. That's connected. It's connected to yesterday.
Hold on. So Justin walks out of the subway, and let's say it's two women working there. One says to the other,
the light bulb goes off.
You know, Sam got 2 phone calls yesterday.
Yeah.
You heard the crowd, Mike.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Sam answered the phone twice.
Yeah.
We weren't calling for Sam.
The second time she answered, it was different. Now she was, her guard. She was up. She knew it.
What was the crowd sounding? I didn't hear that sound.
There's giggles.
There was a giggle from another person.
Yeah.
But that person might also not be working today.
There's someone who worked that shift yesterday is working today. Someone's working at
Why do you say that?
Someone's working at Subway full time and is there back to back days.
Yeah, but what if they're working today at like 2?
They're there.
So you think somebody's lying?
I'm saying everyone's confused, and then as he walks out,
does that make somebody looks like Justin walking in saying, "Oh, I drove from Boston to see her"? Any less frightening for that person?
No, probably makes it more frightening.
Right? Okay. Yeah.
3 and 6, looking mighty fucking nice.
Go, let's get back to this. Now I'm like, this is making me uncomfortable. Go ahead.
I did. Yeah. Oh well. This is disappointing. Well, that's okay. I have another question too.
Good.
On the bread.
Thank you.
Is it Italian herb and cheese or Italian herbs and cheese? Is there an S on herbs?
Now, this woman should be allowed to shoot him.
In Delaware, I think you can.
Like, if she shot him and then went to court and he said the thing about driving all the way to see her, like, she would probably walk.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I would testify for her, honestly.
If Zimmerman got off, she's getting off.
What's that?
If Zimmerman got off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What was her answer? What's that question?
What would the science? What would the science be
Mike.
behind this? She's a white woman, so what's the science behind this?
Let's not get too caught up in that.
I'm just saying he is a.
Go ahead.
What's it say out there? I don't even know. Oh goodness, I don't have the best eyesight. It says Italian herbs and cheese. Oh, so there's multiple.
Oh, she's kind of taunting him.
Well, she should be.
Okay. Well, did Sam mention yesterday that she got a phone call?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
He's this
fucking creep.
Please tell me an employee jumps in.
The creepiest way. Did Sam tell you she got? All right, Montante might be right.
I can be vindicated.
I'm going to say she's going to say no.
Oh, I know. She's going to say I don't know.
Fuck, it wasn't working yesterday. She might. Yeah, she may have said it to somebody. Go ahead.
Did Sam mention yesterday she got a phone call from a podcast?
She said that. She said that was a weird
Oh, Montante's right. I take it all back.
No, more like weird. Like she's like, I'm not working at Subway. I'm in government hiding. And if somebody shows up, fucking arrest the guy. Unbelievable. Go ahead with this idiot.
I don't remember, but she said, they wanted to know. I said,
She's getting nervous.
Probably a spam person. Don't talk to her.
Oh goodness, no, I don't think it was a spam. It was a great man, Kurt.
Oh well.
Our cult leader
drove all the way from Boston.
We established that, Justin. Who knows?
Okay,
Who knows
well,
what?
Can I get a 6-inch?
After all that drive, he's going for a 6-inch also.
See, Mike had this in his pocket and he said Justin was going to be number 2 on the list. Did you already know that when he said
you
that?
You know what? I guess I did. I wasn't thinking of that, but I guess I did.
I will say this about Justin. Nobody else would do it like that. Like, Tim would make that drive, but he wouldn't be Justin's a perfect creep for that. He just is. He's so unaware of what a creep he is. Jesus Christ.
Well, I like to think he's played a character.
Jesus. Go ahead. What sandwich did he get?
Let's find out.
White meatball.
Oh, good order.
You guys got a lot of people from Boston coming in?
An idiot.
One of the masters of small talk.
You guys get a lot of people from Boston?
Yeah, we check. Are you from Boston? No? Jesus. Nobody ever says yes.
I'm looking for a buddy to ride home with me. If you're the only one who needs a lift.
A lot of people from Boston. What a moron. Go ahead. Is there any more?
Yeah, there's still 2 minutes
left.
Good.
Oh, good.
So far, I would say this might be worth it. This is a great video so far.
Oh, absolutely. It'd be better if we didn't play it.
Better than KMS.
We should not have played it. Yeah. Go ahead.
What kind of cheese?
Can I get provolone?
You want Colby Kirsten?
Yes, please. I have another question too. My buddy who lives up in Massachusetts, he says that like 5 out of every 7 Subway franchises are owned by people of Indian descent. Is this one owned by Indian descent, or
is this one owned by Indian descent?
Hold on. How did Justin know? Oh,
he was listening live.
I guess he was listening live. Yeah.
He's insane. He's not that insane.
He said it like us too.
Owned by Indian descent. This store is owned by Indian descent. Welcome.
It's reparations.
I'm gonna guess this woman doesn't have a great answer on this. Maybe we'll see.
I just didn't know.
It's not a no.
I mean, like at some point, this woman's gonna say, "Get the fuck out of here!" Like,
I made a point past.
I have no problem with her. She's an asshole to him. Right?
He's just waiting for a sandwich.
Justin's sitting there.
That's fine.
So it's herbs.
This sounds like how Justin and Samantha's date would go.
Can I just get lettuce, jalapenos?
Hold on, I don't want
Lettuce
to
on a meatball
turn
sub.
another bit, but lettuce on a meatball
What the
sub?
fuck?
Yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy.
That's
Well, you know what? We finally arrived at the point of the video where Justin's fucking crazy.
Yeah. You can get basil.
That's honestly the craziest thing. You could have crawled there and that'd be less crazy.
Now, this is a little unusual.
Yeah, you could have Samantha in the trunk and I would say that's not
oregano, lettuce, and jalapenos.
Meatball sandwich, meatball, cheese, nothing.
That's
else.
it.
Yeah. Yep.
And even cheese. Even cheese. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Cheese, I'll give you. If somebody doesn't want cheese in a meatball sandwich, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Lettuce on a meatball sandwich?
Criminal.
But you and I are both plain eaters. But jalapenos is very weird.
Crazy.
No? Am I wrong?
That's the wild
meatball.
part.
Might as well get mayo on
You
there
can
at
add that to
point.
a cheesesteak or a chicken cheesesteak, but a meatball has no place.
Yeah, that's very unusual.
Crazy. Maybe it's different down in the deep south, though. Who's to say?
Yeah, can I get a side with grits with that, please?
What are y'all doing there, honey?
They have Waffle Houses in Delaware, too.
Yeah, just load up some collard
That's true.
greens. And
That's true. That is true. They do. They do. Waffle also is
sweet tea on the side.
You think it's over? Yeah.
Like I like it, but the idea of it's better than like it's
Yeah.
just a waffle. Like, and it's like I like it though. I like going in there.
They're down
Absolutely.
to scrap. They might be the exact opposite of Chick-fil-A workers.
What do you mean?
Waffle House workers.
Yes.
In what sense?
They're always
They
just
just
ready
got
to
out of
scrap.
prison.
They're always ready to fight.
Oh, is that right? Well, good. I like that.
Yeah.
That's what
And that's the allure.
yeah, if you go to any Reddit where like people are freaking out and it's at a restaurant,
Yeah.
Waffle House is a pretty good.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, Justin's going to find out. He's going to have breakfast there tomorrow somewhere. So yeah, go ahead.
And green peppers.
Oh
my God.
It's a terrible sandwich.
Is he purposely doing this to himself as punishment for this failure? I respect it.
Oh.
Yes, please.
Ricin, if you have any. Just waiting for the next bit of small talk.
We get a soda and a chips or no?
I'm gonna get a large drink too.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
How much?
40 ounces.
40 ounces?
That is a gigantic. That is too much.
Is he a fucking elephant?
That's an enormous.
40. Let me hear that. Is that what she said? This video started with him as a psycho that's gotten progressively crazier as it's gone on. Yeah. Do you have that sound or no?
Which one?
Montante sound? Do you have that, Gus, or not?
I didn't get the Montante sound, no.
All right, forget it. Go ahead. So you didn't cut up any of that?
Not the second half, only the beginning parts when he wasn't on. Because I was on Menner's Live. I think that like they merged into one.
Okay, so you don't have it?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Do you think that's sound you should have, Mike? No? A guy who's on the show all the time saying that he's been an F on the show?
If you heard it, yes.
I didn't.
What?
I didn't hear it at all.
Okay, go ahead. What were you doing at the time?
I thought you said you heard it.
No, I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear?
I know. I was out when it was on. I was out at Bros Night.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
978.
Couple TV recommendations.
Okay, I'm good. I don't want to take calls. I have no patience for this night. We'll take more. We'll take some. No fucking patience for this stuff. So you don't have that sound cut up?
No, not that one.
What one do you have?
I have clips from earlier in the show.
Like what? You on there?
A little bit.
I don't care about that. Do you see what I mean, Mike? No.
That's not a good answer.
Right. I can smell that on my. So that's all you have, right?
Yeah.
That's all you have.
Oh, I thought that was the only good part of it. I wasn't paying attention this week to Mike and the Minifans.
Okay, so you weren't paying attention to what you just said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, you can go home now. You're good for the night. You're not fired, but you're good for the night. Take your headphones and go home. Take your headphones off and go home.
I want to leave.
I'm telling you to leave. I'm not doing this again. Just take. You're not fired, but just leave. Thank you. I have no patience for that. None. 0.0.
But the problem is, Kirk, you see the bullshit,
Yeah.
and you ain't gonna do nothing.
What would you like me to do, Steve? I'm open to suggestions.
I'm not saying you're gonna whack the guy, but Kirk, you got to at least tax him.
What is this Italian? This is like a Rico Bosco knockoff.
But you got to tax him, Kirk. You got to do something like
What do you want me
that.
to do? He makes no
Shut
money.
the mic off.
I kicked him out the other day.
That's a start. Kirk.
I did it. What do you want me to do? I did it, Steve. I
Suspend
did it.
the guy. Do something.
Suspend him.
Yeah.
For not getting Carl Weathers on?
Kirk, he's not living up to the expectation.
I had no expectation. I had low expectations for him, though. That's the thing.
But how low can you go, Kirk?
We're getting there.
I mean, how low can you go?
He's bonking his head against whatever the freaking bottom of the floor is. I'll give you that.
Tell me something. You couldn't have had Coleman and 2 interns in there.
Well, Coleman's hired no interns.
But what I'm saying is, you couldn't have had 2 interns in there doing what he does.
Oh, no, one.
So you do
intern.
want his job.
One,
You want
one
Gus
intern,
out. Okay.
One intern could.
Yeah, it sounds like just say you want me out. Like
Don't do the thing where you're like.
That's what's aggravating me the most.
What's the cut?
I think the whole thing.
Do I think or actually want him to get rid of his producer, Andrew Augustus, a.k.a. Gus? No. Come on. It's a bit. We know I don't
Is this a bit?
Well,
Wait,
wait,
so
so
the problem is this
the
how
problem
a
is,
bit?
Kirk,
But is
but
this
Kirk,
a,
the
Steve,
problem
is
is,
this, hold on.
you won't whack anybody,
Are you
though.
Stevie Bits? Is this a bit, Steve? Stevie Bits. Uh-oh, Stevie Bits.
Listen,
like his construction going on at all?
He
that was
did.
something that he was talking
So
about.
it sounds like his house is the house he's living in.
Do you have the sound of it, Gus?
No, I have it up right here.
Okay.
I'd rather Gus reenact it to me.
Jesus Christ.
Why aren't you playing?
I don't know why. Fuck. I hate people who do that. It's like such a terrible quality.
It's a complicated technology, Gus. It's going to take me a minute.
Okay, sorry. Why aren't you playing? What did you expect it to say back to you, Gus?
I was hoping it would talk back.
You know there's been issues with the internet speed here.
Producer from the dozen 20, 30 minutes. I think Portnoy did the same, so it was good. It was good to hear from those guys, and it was obviously discussing the surviving Barstool drama as far as the paywall and the censorship from YouTube and what their decision's going to be. It sounds like Portnoy is selling it now for $9.99, and then it's going to be free on YouTube like a week later. I guess that's nothing to bitch about there. If you want to watch it,
I may have said this before, but he has a very less polished Jim Rome quality to him, the way he speaks.
I might have said this before. It has nothing to do with fucking what they were talking about before.
That's also true.
I think it's worth it. If you're, especially, I mean, I enjoy the content.
Hold on.
I mean,
That's not what you teased.
No, I know. It's coming up right here.
Why aren't you, say it, Gus, why aren't you playing the sound I wanted you to play? Will it talk to me? I know it doesn't talk to you, the computer. Maybe it'll talk to me.
Come on, Old Faithful. Get us there.
Let me see.
Come on.
Let me see. Where is it? Right here?
Right there.
He's never gone in there before.
Why won't you? Why? What are you doing? Why aren't you playing that? Hello? Hello?
Come on, buddy.
Very quiet.
He has to tell me it's the baby talking a little bit.
You might have to baby talk it, yeah.
Oh, the baby talking?
Yeah, I think the baby talk it.
Let me see.
Who's my little computer?
That's better.
Baby, why'd you talk some more? Come on, why do I follow bio dude on Twitter? I don't know. Come Don the jeweler. Give me my big.
So I'm out. Rather, I lost in trivia, and then it was Surviving Barstool last night. Are you watching the show or not?
I am, yes.
Okay. Are you watching the show?
I am, yes.
Okay. EBT is good to go on.
No, Mudstat 4-0 picks this week. Paid for it.
Wow,
that's great.
Thank you. Just buy.
Excellent.
So obviously, I knew what was going to happen. I was eliminated last night in Surviving Barstool. I think we can do this. It's been 12 hours. I had no problem with Kevin and Feidelberg because I was trying to get rid of Feidelberg. Like this was sort of the I thought that Willie Bear and I, which we are locked in, we're brothers, Will Compton.
Solidarity.
Thank you. So we were fine, but it turns out Che, that rat fuck, stabbed me and Will in the back. Now they picked me, which I have several thoughts on this. I'd be curious what you guys think. Che, obviously, my issue with Che is he just like flat out lied to us. So I'm going to hate him forever.
You can say that.
Thank you, Che. Forever. I hate Che. You know, Che could take a punch, so it's fine. But he just stabbed me in the back, which I thought I played the game pretty well. I just think it's dumb to stab people in the back like that because you're going to need them when the time comes to win. And this is not the first time he did it. They didn't really, I don't think, put much on there with Hank. But he did that to Hank. Hank hates him, and he's going to do it later on. Not to give anything away. It's just a bad move. Like I didn't do that to anybody really, and I wasn't planning on doing it to anybody. And the other thing was, I just kept thinking, like, why wouldn't you break up Kevin and Feidelberg? Like, you know they're going to be together and go with me and Will. But he chose not to do that, and I can promise you this. This is not giving anything away, because Dave said the same thing about Jerry. There is no chance that Stephen Shea is going to win Surviving Barstool. I will not let that happen. He may still be in it as we speak right now. He may be eliminated tonight. He may be eliminated in the episodes in between. But it is a Kirk Minahan promise that Stephen Shea is not going to get his hands on that money. I can promise you that.
For a class project, I had to interview someone, so I chose my friend Ray. And I had, at the time in college, at my school's TV station, I had a show called The Goose Scoop.
Why is that the name of the show?
Because my nickname was Goose.
Why is that?
because it went from like Augustus to Augustus to Goose. It just kind of developed.
Why they go from Augustus to Augustus?
I don't know.
That one I don't get.
I don't know. People just started calling me that and just stuck.
Okay, so the Goose. You know how the pals are. I'm surprised you didn't call it the Goose Step, knowing some of your old tweets. It's a different conversation. All right, go ahead. I missed that one. Isn't that the Nazi one? Is that the no?
Oh, I don't know.
Is that wrong? I don't know. Goose stepping? No? Am I wrong? Probably getting
As
it wrong.
mentioned before, I am joined today by a guest who has an opportunity to not only become a television host, but can evolve into a local legend. Thank you for coming on the show today, Raymond. Or do you prefer Ray?
Ray's good. Thanks for having me.
All right, Ray. How did you first hear about the Road Show's Search for a Star competition?
Well, they advertise it pretty well. I saw a bunch of
looks like Dylan
commercials. I heard it
Klebold
on the radio, online. So the word got out pretty well.
And somehow he's the less weird looking one in this. It's like a worse version of Zach Galifianakis between two ferns.
Yeah, a star pop. What is this?
It's a fern between two nerds.
Let me hear this.
It's just a class project that I had, and we were talking about he was trying out down in Rhode Island. There was a host opening for a talk show, like a morning talk show thing, and he was one of the people for it.
Is the other one real?
Yeah. Oh, that one's a mockumentary my friend Nick and I did where we were going to find all the bathroom graffiti throughout campus.
Okay, hold on. So here's, he says when he's drunk he does a poo from The Simpsons, as he said the guy Fred Azaria who plays him on the show, as he called him.
It's interesting that these videos were shot in schools because both of these guys give vibes that they have to be 500 yards away.
Someone's deleted all their old tweets, though, right, or something? Or
I did.
Oh, it was you.
Yes.
It was when he was blacklisted.
When you got in trouble?
When I got in trouble, yeah.
Oh, so they're real bad ones?
They're not that.
There are a few left.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there's just ones that.
There's some good ones.
Well, the Huffington Post missed some? Sweet.
Did we use any words that we shouldn't be using?
I don't think so.
It wasn't anything like.
All right, go ahead. What we got?
Let's see. There's a lot.
Rihanna wants Chris Brown back. Hashtag what a dumb bitch. Hashtag desperate.
Did the hashtag take off or no?
I don't know, but that's a good one.
Women are smarter than guys think they are, but they aren't as smart as they think they are. Ooh. Silly bitches.
That's commentary.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
That's insightful commentary.
That's a lot.
Jesus God. Go ahead. You got one, Coleman?
Yeah. Bored, my name is Andrew Augustus, and I am here to open your eyes to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, with a link to his Tumblr, which is now dead, though.
That's too bad.
Drunk kid sucker punched me. Instead of kicking his ass, I made sure he was okay before I left. Hashtag self-restraint.
What? That definitely didn't happen.
Yeah, it did. Oh, there's witnesses.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Jussie
You want to
Augustus.
finish this sentence?
This is part of
You want me to?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Am I the only person who thinks it's funny when blank?
Oh, Jesus.
I can give you the next 3 words.
Extermination
When a
is involved?
When a black guy.
What?
That's 4 words. Oh, when? Okay. A black guy.
I don't know.
Says his name is Toby.
Why?
I don't know.
They shan't share the white man's name?
You know why, Gus.
Do you know why?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know why.
Your name is Toby. And
Groot, you mean?
yes.
Like Kunta Kinte's name being Toby?
Yes.
Oh, is that why?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Gus is a weird defense when he's caught in the lie. He turns into a dog. It's a very strange. It's a very strange super.
What year was that, Justin?
I remember I never understood it when I read that story. The Herald guy,
2012.
The Herald guy took Gus down in that story. When reached for comment, Andrew Augustus said,
Payment Scooby Snacks.
Yes. Andrew said the mystery mobile is on it.
He begged the reporter to scratch his belly.
I gotta say, though,
wait, I'm sorry, Mike. What year was that Toby tweet?
2012.
2012.
So did you watch it in college or something?
I have no idea, but like.
You watched Roots in college?
No. Maybe?
Who's a good boy?
It'd be interesting to see Gus eat pizza on the floor tonight.
Put out a bowl for him.
Yeah.
But I thought you said you went back and like deleted everything.
I thought I did.
What, do you think he's going to be a mastermind of this?
It's pretty. This is more of an.
I think Justin searched the word black.
I think Justin's probably right. That is from Roots. Kunta Kinte
probably
wants to name Toby, and your name's Toby, and they whip him, right?
Yeah,
yes.
probably.
Oh, that is funny.
It's a humorous scene.
Oh, you're right.
That was your takeaway from that scene.
Probably, yeah, at that time.
But my advice to you would have been at that point, if you said to me, like people reach out to you because you were a consultant politically. If you had said to me, hey, Kirk, I need to delete all my tweets, anytime the words black guy are in one, I would probably delete it.
Yes, I agree.
Wait, but you didn't do that.
Well, the Toby.
But it's a nice thought.
Right.
Imagine if you had.
Rich black men and white women don't work. Ask OJ, Kobe, Woods.
Jesus! Oh my God!
Who's the last one?
And Woods.
Tiger.
I'm assuming.
Well, he's on a last name basis.
One of these
What
things.
year is that?
2012. 2012 is not a good year for Gus.
Doesn't he know what kind of father Kobe was to his daughters?
He was
Not
the
yet.
best.
Oh, okay. I
He's
mean,
the best, the greatest father
Hey, you
ever.
got Ohtani.
what's the tweet?
Mine was like, he's the best dad. I gotta find it.
Oh, for your top 50 or your top list?
No, it was when I found out he died.
Gus trying to move the story along.
2011 Gus, though.
Do you stand by? Oh, I'm sorry, Coleman. Do you stand by that still?
No.
Okay. What's the thought process there?
You're
Are you just a racist, right? Like, do you think that, Mike? I mean,
I mean, that's pretty.
I mean, that's just. So you're saying black races shouldn't mix then?
No, not at all.
Well, Justin, read the tweet again.
Well, I was just saying it was more the wealth, I think, was the issue.
Rich black man and white
Oh, when a black man is successful,
gotcha. Okay. I was
he should be
confused.
excluded.
Rich black man.
Gus is like, let me kind of move this around by humping your leg. Huge, right? Huge. What number would you give him, Coleman?
Oh,
Can't give him 42. Remember?
yeah, that's true.
Double taken.
There's a lot of numbers you can't give him.
That's true. What number would you give him?
Let's go 12.
Might be retired.
Is 12 safe or retired?
I don't know.
I bet you it's-
Oh, isn't that what did Ellsbury wear there?
That wouldn't be retired, though.
We know that.
That's what I'm saying.
We
That's
know
my
that.
point.
Yeah, it was IKF was the last one.
Who?
IKF, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Ah.
Number 12 is not gone.
Sucked.
Here we go. We'll go through them real quick. Ready, Coleman?
Yep.
Without looking. Ready? Number 1. Whose number is that? It's retired.
Oh, I'm gonna know.
We're gonna do it. Why? We're gonna do it. We're gonna all of them.
I had the spell.
Yeah, we gotta do them all.
Uh,
That's a good point.
I had to spell.
Many times the manager of the Yankees and the former player for them. Does that hint help you, Mike, or no?
Absolutely, yeah. Okay. I know who it is now.
Is it like Mattingly? I don't
No,
know.
never the manager of the Yankees. Billy Martin.
Okay.
Number 2.
Jeter.
You got it. Number 3.
Oh, come on.
Pretty famous baseball player.
Famous like when?
Famous in the past.
Like he's a household name today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that's true.
Yeah. But played a few years ago.
I like that. That pen is clicking away as he's thinking.
I'm trying to think. I'm so bad with numbers.
You don't know who number 3 is for the
This
Yankees?
is bad. This is
I'm so
pathetic.
bad with numbers.
This is not. You're not adding numbers.
I know. I just
You're looking at a
never have
number and
cared about
associating it
numbers.
with someone.
I don't know, like Piazza.
Yes.
Piazza!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, why?
He played for the Yankees.
You know the household name today, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza for the Yankees?
On so many levels. What do you mean? Yeah.
Oh no!
What the fuck are you fucking talking about?
We're talking pizza. We're talking Yankees. It just merged together, and that was where I wound up.
Piazza!
No.
Do you know why KF is? You Mike Piazza?
Because I don't care about the old days.
Babe
Piazza
Ruth.
played for the Yankees.
Yeah, all right. See, yeah. Once you say it, it's like that makes sense.
Mike Piazza.
Mike, so who do you think Roger Clemens threw half of a bat at?
I don't know, like
Don Mattingly. Yeah. Number 4.
Wait, hang on. This could help. Oh wait, no.
What'd you do?
I thought I had a Yankees hat on.
What'd you have on?
Wasn't. It was Raising Cane's. Shout out though. Good stuff. They
Number
got the BU
4.
location.
Former Yankee died under mysterious circumstances.
Oh, that's
Luckiest man.
Ooh.
You giving him too much, and he can't.
Yeah, shut up, Jason. I'm better at this than you, dummy.
Mysterious.
Died too soon.
Gus, shut the fuck up.
I can't think of anyone outside of like Lou Gehrig.
There you go.
Well, I don't know if that's mysterious. Well, I guess they named
that's
it.
the joke. That's you.
Yeah.
Number 5. Married to Marilyn Monroe.
DiMaggio.
There you go.
Okay.
Number 6. Longtime manager.
Bad with names.
Should be an easy one. Bad with names.
Mike Piazza.
Should be an easy one for your generation.
For a fellow Paisan with Mike Piazza.
Stop with the pen.
Played by who, Mike, in the TV movie about him?
Oh, I don't know, actually.
Paul Sorvino.
That's great.
It's so great. Oh, I watched that not long ago. I was so happy to find it. It was on it was like Amazon or something. I watched the whole fucking thing. Won 4 championships as the manager.
I can't.
Just guess a Yankees manager.
I'm not. I don't know managers like that.
Yogi
Like,
Berra?
Is that your guess?
That'd be my guess.
Okay, that's be very wrong. Joe Torre.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Number
Super
7.
familiar.
You don't know Joe Torre?
You know who Joe Torre is?
I just like. No, it's not really like a.
Well, there's no Mickey. There's no fucking. I just said Mickey Man. That's number 7. Number 8, former legendary Yankees catcher. You'll never, ever, ever get this if we sat here for a million years.
Really?
You would like his last name, Coleman. That'd be my hint.
It's a good hint.
Thank you.
I don't know. Is it just like gay or something?
Bill Dickey.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't have gotten that one.
Number 9, in a famous competition with Mickey Mantle in 1961.
I'm sorry, there's actually 2 number 8s.
Oh, there is 2 number 8s. You're right. I'll give you the other one in a second. Number 9, the famous competition with Mickey Mantle, which was made into a film by Billy Crystal.
Yes, it was.
Called 61. About the 1961 home run chase, which he hit 61 home runs, set the record.
I'll never get these.
This is making me uncomfortable. I feel like I'm outing Quinlan again.
This one, this one I wouldn't like.
You wouldn't know this one?
No.
Oh.
I'm saying I'd like to know if he knew number 7 first. Like, unfortunately,
You wouldn't know Mickey Mantle was number 7
because that's way more famous.
I just don't though.
The other. Before we get to number 9, which we just did, the other number 8 is a famous Yankee, best known for his sayings. Like, it ain't over till it's over. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, Gus kind of gave him that one.
he did. Number 9 is Roger Maris. You've heard of him?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't believe he doesn't know who Joe Torre
Number
is.
10, legendary Yankee announcer, former shortstop, old. The Scooter was his nickname.
Yeah. No.
Phil Rizzuto.
No.
Number 15 died in a plane crash.
Munson.
There you go. Yeah. Number 16, the greatest pitcher in franchise history. Without question. A first name that Gus would like. I could do this all day. I could do this all fucking day. The Babe Ruth thing is on. These Barstool people, like, there are Barstool people who are like, Coleman, like, really knows the stuff. We put this clip up, they're going to be like, is this fucking guys know who Babe Ruth is?
I just, like, don't know numbers like that. Like,
You thought Mike Piazza was on the Yankees?
You know who Joe Torre
that,
is?
that was a toss-up, like, Gus moment where it's just like...
Number 16 is Whitey Ford.
Toss this back to Gus.
Well, no, it's true. Like, I was like, I'm talking pizza, talking Yankees.
Number 20, a modern Yankee.
Talking pizza.
Piazza. Number 20 is a modern Yankee catcher.
Mike Piazza.
Modern, part of the championship teams of the beginning of the century.
A
great Yankee.
Way back in the Joe Torre era.
Honestly, my entire brain.
Back when television was in color and the internet was around. Jorge Posada.
Oh, yeah.
Number 21, also on those teams, a right fielder.
Oh, I got it.
Oh.
We know that, Gus, but the point is not you or Mike.
I don't know.
Paul O'Neill.
Okay.
Number 23, you guessed earlier.
Mattingly?
You got it.
All right.
Number 32, I don't think you're going to know who Elston Howard is.
No.
37, manager. Legendary Yankee manager. Also like Mike Piazza, also with the Mets for a while, Mike.
Oh, okay.
No idea.
If I say the first name, Casey
No.
Stengel? No.
No.
Number 42? We can't do this again. I'm going to fire you. Don't do this again. Jackie Robinson does not count. Doesn't count for Gus.
I don't know if you would have known that one either.
Who?
Wasn't it Mariano?
You got it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Number 44, Mr. October.
Well, that pen is very telling.
David Wright.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
Number 44.
You know Mr. October?
Famous.
I've like heard it, but it's
famous.
It's just not something I care about, to be honest.
Don't do this. Don't do this. You get like this. You get very pissy. You ever notice this?
I don't get pissy.
You know
No.
Yeah, but you're not it's fine to not care about it. You're not a baseball fan.
I enjoy watching the Yankees when they're on.
Just say you're gay, and we'll move on. It's over.
Also, like compared,
prefer men sexually. It's not a big deal.
Compared to other teams, like I care about the Knicks way more, and I. Really,
we'll do the Knicks retired numbers in a second.
Well, but I also don't care about retired numbers.
Reggie Jackson. You've heard of Reggie Jackson?
Yes.
Okay. Number 46, modern left-handed pitcher, equivalent to Posada years-wise. Came back, went to Houston for a while, came back.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Andy Pettit, you heard of him?
Oh, yeah.
49, the Louisiana Lightning. Won the Cy Young in 1978. Longtime Yankee pitching coach, Mike.
Yes.
The Gator.
I believe I know.
Go ahead, Mike.
Ron Guidry?
Ron Guidry.
Yeah. No idea.
Number 51. Famous just as much for his music as his work in center field.
In my house,
and his John
anyways,
Sterling
yes.
call, which I like very much.
Yes, one of the first, if not the first.
One of the first.
Yeah.
Plays a guitar.
I have no idea.
Who is it, Gus?
Bernie Williams?
Bernie Williams.
Really?
Yes. What do you mean, really?
I didn't know he played music.
Oh, they say play for the Yankees.
That'd be great if Coleman only knew his music.
Familiar with his
Bernie
music.
Williams played baseball.
Was an outfielder? And a guitarist?